Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session. No, episode 17 of Sothiath the Guild and Beyond. Last time, or actually, let me turn down music while I'm at that. Last time our group was trying to find the source of one of the demons that managed to escape everything else going on. Upon righting themselves and having some conversation after battle, kind of having a short bit of downtime for a period of time. Fulnia let them know that the next part of the mission would be to the next part of their mission would be to go ahead and make their way and try to figure out the overall situation of what's going on, where the demons went. Locating the demons was one of their top priorities, and yeah. So they met with a kobold who was their guide. Kobold by the name of Vio, who is a expert tracker, and specifically demons, who led them towards the beach, and led them towards an underground cavern that they made their way into. Upon making their way into this cavern, they found a wet surface floor, and upon trying to go down it, found themselves water slided into a large pool of water, falling several hundred feet to the cavern below. Upon making their way out of that cavern, they found themselves in another room, where they found a large winged creature that flew past them, attached itself onto the wall. You could make it out as some sort of large winged creature before it plunged into the water in the middle of this cavern. And yeah, that is where we are at the moment. So, I have had them already roll initiative as they're surprisingly are in combat. So, Snack, go ahead. It's your turn.
I don't see anything, right?
The last place you saw it was against this wall over here, where I just pinged, top right. And then it flew off and flew into the water around here, just dove straight underwater.
Awesome. Are these rocks large?
Fairly large. Most of them go all the way to the ceiling.
Okay, cool. So they're pillars.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're pillars and
That'll
spires, stalactites and stalagmites.
All right. Well, I guess I hide behind a rock.
Sounds good. Make your way behind a rock.
Badoo. 30.
You feel like you are very sneaky.
Yeah. I'll hold my action on a boat with that.
Sounds good. Hilda.
I don't know what to do at this point. I'm a little confused. And I'm definitely not going in the water.
Come on, it'll be fine.
Make you never regret. Da-da-da-da.
Alright, I am going to go in rage, and I'm gonna hold my turn for anything that may spout out at the water to swing at.
Okay, you can do that. That'll bring us to Vio, who is going to move away from the creature, or move away from you all's group and kind of get up next to this rock over here.
He's gonna do his own thing.
You know what? I'm gonna enlarge stealth, and I'm gonna take cover behind this close pillar.
Okay, you can do that.
Yay, it's my turn to get big.
Wait, let me make Del big.
I mean, the last time you did, you flattened a halfling possessed by a demon.
That's true. That was good.
So,
You literally pancaked the guy.
It was pretty great. All right. Delg is going to, I guess, stomp over here
okay.
and ready his warhammer. And if something comes out of the water and gets within range, he's gonna hit it with his hammer.
All right. So, Delk, you can see as you're right next to the water, you see a shadowy figure kind of dart through the water, getting right up next to you. Before you see it surface.
Ooh.
There you go.
The hell is that thing?
That's pretty big.
I believe it is time to hit it with my hammer.
You can indeed hit it with your hammer.
Oh boy. Where is it? Akmon.
Smackmon. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I think that hit.
That'll hit. Just
I
barely.
hope that hits. Let me amend that. I hope it hits.
Just barely.
All right. So that's gonna be 27 damage.
All right.
And what's my damage bonus for being Big Delg?
D4. D4.
D4.
Alright, let me do that D4. A little extra 3 damage. And I believe I'm going to expend a use of my War Priest. Or
All right.
can I? No, this was a held action.
It's a held
No, no.
action, so yeah, you can't do that.
Yep.
As this
So then, yeah, I smack it.
As this creature arrives directly in front of you, you
Is
listen
it
as it.
technically a held action if it was on his turn, I guess.
I think it was right after my turn ended.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
how I read it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
after his turn.
As this happens, no, we'll be nice this turn. It will do that. Okay, so it's going to screech
fires.
out as you hear as a screech just echoes through this entire cavern, as it is going to cast Frightful Presence. Frightful Presence. It is a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. Are you frightened?
Well,
I am-
take this damage
Yeah.
first.
Delg is
Yeah,
wise.
8 plus 13.
Oh, not wise enough.
Wisdom, not gonna happen.
Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Nope.
Who's
That's
the
always a shame.
Uh,
I feel like a failure as a cleric failing a wisdom saving throw.
yeah. Everyone has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
It's
120
everyone
feet.
within 120 feet.
Please don't save.
The wizard's fine.
As long as you are. So I do find there is a funny caveat with that, which is the if you are aware of the dragon.
Huh? Dragon? Where? What?
So I mean, technically, you could just be an old timey wizard who What dragon?
I'm behind the pillar. I don't see it yet.
I'm short sighted.
So
So
what's going on here?
let's see.
Check.
Delg, Snack, Hilda, Delg, Snack, and Hilda, you guys all fail, and you are frightened of the creature, which means you cannot advance towards it, and you have disadvantage on attacks against it.
I'm scared. When do we get to roll again on this? Is it
At
like
the end
one-
of your
your
turn.
turn.
the end of your turn? Gotcha. Thank you.
And that will bring us to Dawn's turn.
I'll relish this gift you have given me.
Or if you take damage. If you take damage, you can also do it, or take another save.
Even better.
And everyone who has successfully saved from it, you guys are you're immune to another frightful presence for 24 hours.
Badass.
What do you want to do, Dawn? You have a large dragon in your face.
Guys, forbid forever since I felt like I've done this, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex. So
Do it.
let's see.
Oh, you know, I did forget as well. I'll go ahead and do this as well. That'll hit.
Let's see. This lets me pick any of the things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage on ability checks when you have a chosen ability. Does he look particularly tough or particularly dexterous? I guess you wouldn't be able to tell me that.
Looks like a dragon.
It looks like a
like-
dragon. Go ahead, give
looks
me a
like-
nature check.
It's like a big goddamn dragon.
Give me that nature check. See if you know dragons well enough to know what a sea dragon is good at. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you have a chance of it because you were from an island nation, so.
If my cat would get out of the way, I can see where nature was. There it is. Thank you.
Sure. You
damn.
do know that dragon or sea dragons are not the most dexterous creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They are incredibly strong and incredibly tough, as they do swim quite frequently in polar conditions.
Okay.
They're incredibly intelligent as well.
Alright. Slash R 1D2. So that's going to be a negative against its constitution.
Right.
I was just using that to decide.
So
And,
it has disadvantage on or Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Or is it just ability checks?
Let me reread the thing real quick.
I think it's just ability checks. Which, if that's the case, you might want to make it strength.
Choose one ability when cast. Target has disadvantage on ability checks made.
Yeah, I would change that to strength then, because there's actually not a Constitution ability check.
Oh, fair enough. Well, thank you for telling me that. I'll go
You're
ahead
welcome.
and take your advice. Okay. How many times have I used this?
Not enough.
Exactly. Okay, so I will give it disadvantage on its strength checks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead with that was my bonus action. Use my Eldritch Blast. I need to stop closing my damn character sheet because it's not up in the corner.
Go
I
ahead.
used it at
launch.
one of my party on Monday.
Yeah.
Say what?
I used it at one of my party on Monday.
Bam. And that's the first one. And the
hit.
second Eldritch Blast.
That'll miss.
Bam.
One hit for 14 points of damage.
And then my Hex.
With 3 points extra necrotic damage.
Okay, and then I still have my movement, so is each one 5? Each square 5 feet
Yep.
right now? Alright. These pillars are not big enough to hide multiple people behind, right?
No, not really. There is a pillar that's big enough to hide multiple people behind, but it's on the other side of the room.
Yeah. I don't know if I would see that if it's too dark.
The room is lit up by bioluminescent elements. Between the crystals
Badass.
and some of the fungus on the walls, you can see.
I'm gonna go ahead and
You can
move
like, go to the side of
just
here.
right over here.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right,
I'm
it's
done.
going to use a legendary action to attack Delg.
Yay!
Rolling. Dragon, big dragon, big dragon.
Oh god!
No, it's not enough. I'm not gonna make it.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
For
God.
27 points of damage, as it just you kind of don't even see its tail as it just like appears from the water and just pierces right through your armor, just directly into the chest,
Slap, slap, slap.
just barely catching you in a crease in the armor and going back into the water.
So I get to make another wisdom save.
And 17 is the DC you're looking for. You're good.
Yeah.
You are no longer afraid of it. Pain, for some reason, has knocked you out of being afraid of this creature.
I was more afraid of how it was going to hurt my feelings. It's like he's gonna start saying some really hurtful stuff, I can tell.
He's gonna start talking about my BO.
Oh, it's physical pain. All right, I got this.
Sneck, that is your turn.
Well, after losing my first arrow and then being screamed at by a dragon and go, ah! Lose another one at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
13 hit.
It just kind of skims across the water behind it.
Then I will promptly hide.
All right. You feel like you are hidden.
Yep. I'm hitting those 30s. It's fine. And then fail my wisdom.
Yep, you're still afraid. Hilda, your rage does fall because you didn't attack a creature this turn. I'm sorry.
You're right. I'm going to go into reckless rage because now I am scared poopless by this thing. I'm
Sure.
going to yell at it. Can I do that? Yell
You can
at it.
attempt to speak with the sea dragon, but you have a feeling that your spell doesn't help you with that.
Okay.
It
Because I was
probably
gonna
knows
yell at it.
Dragons-
Why
Dragons
you
are
attacking?
surprisingly intelligent creatures and can understand common. So
I was gonna scream at him. Why are you attacking us?
why did my den?
Oh, we'll get out of your bedroom, I guess. I mean, we came for knowledge. I think. I don't remember why
We
did we
came to
come
kill
here.
a demon.
Really?
She is panicking. All right, she's gonna go. She's gonna run up and do what she does best.
You
and-
cannot run towards the dragon.
Oh, that's right. I can't
Yep.
run
She's
toward
immune
it.
to fear with rage.
You're-
She's immune to fear. Rage.
Reckless rage.
Rage has a fear immunity now.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
always has.
I didn't think it did have the.
Battle.
I thought that was at a later level.
I might be wrong.
Strength.
Oh, double check though. Because if that's the case, that is perfectly fine. Okay, why are you making this difficult?
I don't see that. Reckless rage, though.
Reckless rage isn't a state of being; it's a thing you do.
Yeah, it's the thing
Yeah.
you do. No, it's not a thing in 5e.
Danger sense, but
No, yeah, it's not a thing in 5e. There's no
Yeah.
immunity
Sixth
to fear.
level or high? Hold on. Sixth level.
feral instinct.
Beginning at sixth level, you cannot be charmed or frightened whilst rage.
Right?
Wait, where does it say that?
No, that's path of the berserkers. That's the wrong path.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I
You're-
knew it
you're-
was there somewhere.
You're feared. You're angry and feared. You can still do a ranged attack if you want to, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I was just gonna run up and like. Yeah.
We can't run up, but you can attack it from where you are. You can run any direction away from it.
Oh, that's right. I can.
What? You kind of yeet me there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it at disadvantage, despite I'm reckless rage. And.
So it'll be at normal.
Okay, it'll be a normal.
Yep.
Alright.
If you're attacking with advantage, then it'll be at normal.
Okay, I'm trying to see what's in my thing. I don't have my
Axes, javelins, anything like that would work.
Or the acid.
Oh, that's right. I've got the acid. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the vial of acid and my dagger.
You can only throw one.
I can only throw one.
Wait, no, you have multi-attack. No, you could throw both technically. The dagger is an actual attack. The other one is an improvised weapon. But yeah, that's fine. So if for throwing the bottle of acid, it's just a dexterity check. For throwing the dagger, it's an actual attack. So you can just do the dagger on. Yep. The dagger does hit. The acid misses as it kind of sails over it.
Dang it! I've been holding that acid forever. Oh well.
But to be fair, the bottle didn't break. It just went over it.
Wait, was my attack? Yeah, my attack was at normal. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. Because you're recklessly attacking. And you get a saving throw now as well.
Saving throw.
Mhm.
For...
Wisdom saving throw for fear.
Oh, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
And you're good. You are no longer afraid of it.
Yay!
Is it the end of your turn?
I think so.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use another legendary action. This time to wing attack. As it will beat its wings and take off into the air from the water. Wait, I forgot. I can do this in swim, so actually you do it to swim. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Delg.
Oh, this will be good. Nope.
Alright. As you
Gonna be a no for me.
as you feel this thing, or it kind of brings its wings together and thrusts itself back underwater, you feel yourself being thrown back about 10 feet and knocked prone. As you do take
With 14.
11 points of damage.
I'll take 11.
And the creature goes back underwater.
Alright, so I'm back here.
Yep.
On the ground. I do not like this thing.
That'll bring
It's
us
scary.
to Vio, who is going to, after seeing it go underwater, you kind of hear him go, shit. As he is going to move over this way a little bit and try to see if he can get a shot on it. He's going to try to shoot at the shadows in the water, which will be a disadvantage. And it kind of slams into the water as the bullet breaks apart, as bullets do in water. Dusk, your turn.
Group meeting. Is this what we're supposed to be after?
No. No, very much no. We're after another one of those things that teleported and almost killed me.
So why are we here fighting this thing?
Because he said it's down here.
How much water is in that pool? I hit
You're not sure.
Well,
It's deep enough that you don't see a bottom to the actual water. You do see crystals that are kind of lighting up that you would guess are probably about 30 to 40 feet down. Which is what kind of allows you to see the shadow of the creature.
This is tricky. I guess I will hold a Alright, yeah, I'll hold a fireball in case it pops.
All right.
Actually, and I'll move away from the group. I'm gonna actually move like out here.
All right. Sounds good.
Just let me bunch up again like last time.
Yep, sounds good. So, Delk, I'll bring us to you.
Well, it's Delg is trying to think if it's possible for a dragon to be demon possessed.
Give me I want to say a religion check, but I don't think that would be it either.
Maybe like a
Nature check?
history or a
Give me a
wisdom?
history check. Actually, I guess that would be the best way to look at it for you. At least history-wise, I mean, there's cases where dragons have been possessed, but this one doesn't seem to be possessed. As well as you are aware that Vio was leading you to a location that wasn't this one. It was further out into the ocean. This one is not too far from where you guys started. It seems this is just a chance encounter.
All right. Did that hard thinking use my action?
No.
No. Okay. Then
You are prone as
Delg-
well, so.
Delg is going to cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on himself,
All right, go ahead and do it.
as he's feeling a little rugged right now. Oh, good.
Healing through.
Wow. Wow.
That was a. For those of you playing along at home, that was a level 2. Level. That was a spell slot for 6 HP right there. That's what that was.
Level 2 spell slot for 6 HP. Yeah.
Yeah, getting pretty.
Ate that wheel of cheese.
And he'll call out, "Hey, dragon, is there any chance we could just leave and not try to kill each other, because we're hunting a demon down here, not a dragon?" And I guess that'll be his turn.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Helga's extremely persuasive.
You don't have to be. Sometimes. Okay.
12.
That will bring us back to the dragon's turn. As it swims through the water this way and bursts from the water into a fly as it kind of flies over this way. Yeah, it's a smart creature. This is what it's going to do. As it lands on the wall, about 20 feet up on the wall, you watch as it builds up a large amount of just energy in its throat, as it will use its breath weapon.
Of course.
Oh shit.
Do I throw a fireball when I see him emerge?
Yeah, you can do that.
I think it's a DC 18.
Yep, go ahead. Just go ahead and
Everything
roll the
is
fireball.
awful.
Yeah.
Probably will not make the save. No, it does not. But 27 points of damage. Not 87 points of damage. As it will
Not
use its
yet.
breath weapon though. I need a dexterity saving throw from you guys. DC is a 17.
I'll be fine.
Woo!
I'm fucked.
Am I in the cone?
Rolling good.
You are in the cone. It has blind sight, so despite your stealth, it knows exactly where you are.
Yeah, I knew that anyway.
These are gonna hurt.
To shave and throw. There you go.
All right.
Read dat 20s on this.
Evasion.
That's probably I'm just gonna be honest. That's probably a good thing. So,
Hold on.
but
How does lucky work again?
you can use it to re-roll anything.
Much.
Okay.
Apart from that save.
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try one time.
Probably should.
Come on, join the Nat 20 crew. You know you want to.
Well, it's better than a 7.
Okay. So, you guys take 22 damage, half if you made the save.
Ow.
0 if you're a rogue.
Bludgeoning damage, and then an additional 27 damage of cold damage.
Is
that
that
half?
also halved?
Half if you made your throw or made your saving throw. So that
Is
would
it
be
still
that would be
halved because
11.
I'm in...
I
go ahead.
actually you would have advantage on it, Hilda. So make another dex save.
Okay.
And it's also still half for you. So
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm all washed up.
The land down. Land down.
as you guys look back and see that Delon behind the rock is not doing too well. Actually, you know what? I will write this rule because it pissed me off that a DM didn't one time. Delon, you take half damage. Because
For what?
you're behind the rock from the dragon, I will say you take half damage.
For both of them?
Actually, just take
For
the
both?
cold damage. Because the
Just the cold
bludgeoning damage
damage?
is being slammed into stuff, and behind a rock, you wouldn't take the bludgeoning damage from this thing.
Alright, well, let me
So
try this
you
again.
only take 27 points of damage.
Am I able to use absorb element for the cold level?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'll just absorb that cold.
Alright.
So cold. Okay. I'm only still in a lot of pain. I will assume.
So you take half of the cold damage and then half again because you made your save throw. So you would only take what, 6 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, 26, 13, yeah, 6.
This
So-
is what pity from the DM feels like.
No, it strategically it makes sense with where you are. You're behind a rock from it.
We had this argument for about an hour after this one shot we played.
All right. So just as a side note, the character used a tidal wave. My character hid behind a pillar and still took full damage. And it's like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's not how physics work.
But it's okay. We moved on because I got one shot and I was pissed. Dawn, your turn.
Okay, I deserve that one. But they are correct in the fact that we actually did not know you were here and want nothing to do with you. We are chasing something very different. If you're willing to let us pass, we will do our best to leave you be in peace, undisturbed. And then I will go behind the pillar and try to warm up. That's
All
my
right.
action. I will attempt this one chance to negotiate.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to use its wing attack for movement. I cannot use it for attacking because it's too far away, as it's going to use half of its movement speed to get to the center of the room again. Snack, your turn.
Don't know what you're running about. It's fine. I shoot it to disadvantage.
Plink. As you shoot your bow, as it manages to kind of clamber off the stone directly in front of you. As you kind of turn to look at the dragon, you kind of get scared and like try to stay hidden from the dragon and shoot at the same time. You are still afraid of it.
Yep. Fine. And he's still gonna try and hide because he doesn't know dragons have blind sight.
Hilda.
So, does that mean we're getting out of here?
Would you guys like to run? You have an exit to behind you, an exit next to where Vio is, and an exit to the right of the area. So over here as well.
We're supposed to follow him, right? So, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna make my way to the.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do that.
Hold on. I can't make it all the way there. About right there. Okay.
As you look over, he's kind of looking at you all in your direction, like, get the fuck over here.
Yeah. 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 That hurt.
Oh, you can move further than that.
Because I'm not.
Unless you want to,
anything.
if you just want to run, you can get all the way to where the exit is. If you
Alright,
want
yeah.
if you want to attack it on your turn as well, then you can make an attack.
No, I'm not attacking this thing. I've learned my lesson. It hurt. I'm going to the exit, guys.
All right. With that, it will be Via's turn. He is going to do a full round of shoots. So, since he's holding the exit for you guys, he is going to go ahead and do a full round. Yep. No, that's not at disadvantage. That would be a 20 minus 5, which will miss. Either way. Second attack will hit for 33 points of damage. And he has the third attack. Boop. That'll hit. As he will spend his bonus action reloading. And will move back completely behind the rock. Dusk, your turn.
So 30 will get me about here. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do. I guess we're getting out of here, guys. I'll move that 30 and then I'll
At the end of Vio's turn, he goes, "Hurry up! Get over here!"
You know what? Yeah, let's just move next to Tilda. I'm done. I'm out of here.
All right. You can get
Not
a
my
little ways
favorite.
into the exit from there as well. Delk, your turn.
Well, Delg is going to I guess he'll try another Cure Wounds on himself. This
Alright.
time at level 3.
Still does
Do it.
6 healing.
Let's see how this goes.
I can just let you guys know I can see Delg's health bar. Oh, these heal.
Yes, you do.
19
little
points of
better.
healing. That's a lot better.
That's a hell of a lot better. So, yep, Delg is feeling a lot better. And then he is going to, I guess, move this way 25 feet.
Do it.
Close enough. There we go.
Trying to
that's-
think,
that's
does
it.
enlarged effect speed? You think it would? I guess it doesn't though.
Nope.
It's
I
so
mean,
weird
somebody
that it
walking
doesn't.
at the same pace with legs that are twice as long will technically cover more ground.
Yeah,
but
that's actually weird now that I think about it, but it's okay. That will bring us to Sea Dragon's turn, who is going to dive underwater again, and is going to stealth.
Wonderful.
As it disappears. And that'll bring us to Delon's turn.
Been toying with an idea the entire time, and I'm not gonna do it. This is 25 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my movement to go between there. So that's 25 of my 30. And if I sprint, I can make it over to Hilda.
Yep.
So I
You can make it to
go
Hilda and Dusk. You can make it to
over
right
here.
here.
And I'd like to ask a question. I think I already know the answer, but Hex does not give me the location of creatures. It just
No, it does not.
that they're on the same plane as me.
It actually doesn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Hex literally just it only does extra damage and does the saving
Okay.
throw. Yeah, I had to check that on another situation because
Okay.
I wasn't sure. Like Hunter's Mark would tell you exactly where they are, but no, this does not. So,
Okay.
end of your turn. Snack.
Oh, while we're leaving?
As well
trying
as
to.
is, I'll say for this situation is technically running around the pool would be fine for you if you end up running, because again you're afraid of it, but if you can't see it, then
I mean, you're only scared when you're aware of it.
exactly. No,
Get to there.
that's exactly the point. As long as he's not running next to the pool, he's fine.
Bye, dog.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn for running.
Okay. You're holding your turn for running. Vio is going to, since his gun is reloaded, he is going to back up to you all. Back up. He kind of back up into this cave entrance that you guys are planning on leaving out of, and just hold this shot just in case. Dusk.
Holding action and holding firebolt.
All right. Are you moving into the exit a little bit more as well?
Yeah, I'll just move on a little bit ahead. 10 feet ahead.
All right. Doug.
Delg's gonna haul ass over to this general area here.
All right. You can haul
you-
ass
could
and
you
get a little bit
unbiggen me
into.
so I can get through this tunnel.
You can fit
Yeah,
through the
but-
tunnel.
I can
It's
get
not
through-
the-
It's a 10-foot wide tunnel.
Okay.
You can get a little bit. You can kind of get like into the entrance of the tunnel. Still on. Your turn. Dragon does something, but you don't know what.
I think that
This is actually just a repeating room. As you walk into the
I
next
forgot-
room and
I
see a
forgot to
Bioloo.
do this. I have to do this.
Yep. You're still terrified of this dragon.
God damn it.
okay. I'm going to begin walking into the tunnel.
Right.
And then I have two choices. I can prepare an action or I can try to heal. So I have 1 potion of healing left.
You can use a potion of healing as a bonus action.
Okay. I will then use that. I will use my potion of healing as a bonus action.
Yep.
And then I will prepare my Eldritch Blast for specifically if it attempts to attack us again.
Right.
If it just shows up and does nothing, it ain't doing nothing.
All right.
So
Snick.
that's 2d4 plus 2.
So you can get about. You're using your full movement into the tunnel.
Just enough so that I'm inside the entryway. I'm not trying to like go running into it
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
because I don't
you
want to
move-
leave them behind.
You move a distance that you feel safe, which is probably actually your full movement speed. It's only 30 feet. So. You
I
move a
spread
distance
90
into
feet
it
up the
and
tunnel.
heal an extra 8 hit points. Snack
Yep.
beelines it through the tunnel. And it's still afraid. Hilda, you've never seen Snack this afraid before. Your rage does fade as well.
Yeah.
Thin
I
trail
kinda figured
between
that.
his speed.
Come on, Snick. Let's go to better
But
adventure.
Snack is like 45 feet past you.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Snack is fucking gone. Mentioning that, Snack, as you get into like the next set of chamber, this tunnel does go on for a little while. You're finding the tunnel kind of starts to compress after about like 30 to 40 feet in, and it gets down to about where it's about 7.5 feet from roof to ceiling or roof to floor. Wall to wall is about 5 feet. And there is a bit of moisture on the entirety of this tunnel as well.
Cool. He's just running. He doesn't even look
And
at
as you get to your end of your movement, you do see it start to open up into another set of caverns.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring us to Hilda's turn.
And I'm just gonna try to catch up with Snack.
You full run to catch up with Snack.
Mm-hmm.
Get close. About 20 feet. You're about 10 feet behind him at the end of the turn. Theo will. He watches he folds his gun up, or he watches he folds the barrel of his gun, puts it on his back, and starts to make his way into the tunnel as well, following suit. Dusk.
I just got back, so I'll just follow along.
Right. Do you run your full movement?
Sure.
Okay. Ilk.
Elk's just gonna haul ass into the tunnel too.
All right. That will bring us to the dragon's turn. Who is going to fly straight out of the water. Delon, you watch as the dragon bursts out of the water again. You don't see where it goes though. It just flies straight up and out of your sight. As you hear, let me do this because it would have gotten 2 turns of this. Yeah, okay. First turn, I got it back. As you once again hear the sound of its breath, but not against you, as you watch as the cavern around you, the cavern at this entrance starts to collapse.
Oh, we should be running. Oh, this is
And
very
it
bad.
will deal. Let me go ahead and roll this just to see how much it fucks up this cavern. Yeah, cavern
Everything's
gets
a
fucked.
1.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Literally.
Nice.
The cavern will never feel the same.
And actually, it doubles that damage. So that's 100 and It's a lot.
138.
138 damage to the wall. The wall is fucked.
That's just too much damage.
There's a wall of evasion.
The wall does not have evasion,
The
surprisingly.
wall uses uncanny dodge.
However, Delon,
Mm.
while we were out of the dragon's range, I need you to,
I'm not out
go
of
ahead and go
cavern
ahead.
range.
You're not at cavern range. And seeing that the cavern is collapsing around you, I do need you to make an athletics check.
Of course you do. You really want him dead. Athletics check. Okay.
Yep. As you are now attempting to outrun the cavern on a slippery surface.
Yep.
As you do feel your feet start to kind of, your feet slowly start to lose traction as you attempt to pick up speed quickly, running through this cavern. Delk, you see Dolan struggling behind you. You
As
also look.
always.
You also look ahead of you, and also do notice that you are not going to fit through the cavern shortly.
Dusk,
I'm running.
drink me, undigging me.
You look behind you, Dusk, as Dawn is, or not Dawn, as Delg is filling the entire cavern behind you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll break concentration and return Doug to normal size.
All right,
What? Say the wall was coming in.
Delon, I need you to go ahead and make another athletic check, as the wall is
All
getting
right.
significantly closer to you at this point, as it's
Let's
starting to come
go.
down. As you find yourself tripping as rocks start to fall around you. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's
Del, you
Misty
now see.
escape and go whoosh.
Do you use Misty Step?
It's that or get crushed because I
Oh,
know
you have
what's coming.
you have escape when you take damage. Yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, you can do that.
I will. I go 60 feet. I will go as far
Go.
as I can down that tunnel.
Del, give me a perception check.
I shall percept. Percept.
You can do it. You watch as you turn around, seeing this rock start to form around Delon. As you watch the cave just fall on top of him.
Well,
Shit.
As
guys,
you,
I think Delon's dead.
Again?
Nope. Keep running. And I'm now ahead of you.
that is roughly the order that goes in. As you guys start to make your way down the cavern a little bit, as the rocks are falling and crushing behind you. Delg, as soon as you make your way inside where the tunnel starts to shrink, the cave is strong enough there that it starts to solidify. And the way behind you, though, is very, very, very blocked at this point.
Well, we aren't getting out that way.
As let's go ahead.
If we want to go back that way.
Let's go ahead and go to. Let's go to this playlist.
Ask me, that dragon's just a big old baby. Also, ow.
I
As you,
need to work out. That was a big sea dragon. Yes. That was probably one of the worst things we could find down here.
I fucking.
So, Snick, as the cave has now crushed in and everything, you are no longer feared by the dragon.
Thankfully.
As you have a feeling it would have a hard time getting to you now, going through this tiny tunnel, unless it had a connecting group. As you look around you as well, you see, you enter another cavern, and as soon as you enter it and your adrenaline starts to die down, your group starts to form back up, you feel a chill in the air. As you feel like this cavern is significantly colder than where you just were.
Dusts himself off.
As all of you enter, you feel like a very solid chill in the air. Not to the point where it's damaging or anything like that, but it feels cold. It's like when you walk into a freezer. Like at a gas station kind of situation. Like, it's not to the point where it's going to hurt you by any means, but it's noticeably colder. And for now, let's go ahead and toss it up to a temporary map. Oop. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, that was fun.
Fun. Yeah.
Well, that's
Fun.
not what I thought I would find when I got down here.
No. That was probably one of the worst things to find down here.
You alright, Theo? Did you get hurt?
I'm fine. You all
Damn
took
it,
the
Lord.
brunt of it. Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute to sit down and try to find this thing again, though.
I also
I
need a
will
minute to
plop
sit down for unrelated purposes. Oh God.
Delg
I will
is like
unceremoniously flop.
part of his arm is like frozen. Like there's still ice shards on his arm. He's looking a little rough.
Alright, I'll go check out the cavern to make sure everything's safe.
He's got a big bloody gap in the front of his plate mail now.
Well, what kind of size is this cavern?
Is he just casting a spell, or are we getting a short rest out of
It didn't
this?
actually pierce your plate mail. It pierced like a hole between your plate mail.
Oh God.
So like it like between the gap of like where your chest piece and your leggings would meet, it like pierced right there. So you're technically, your armor is technically fine.
Okay. Well, that's good then.
I didn't sunder your armor. Don't worry. Not that mean.
That would be
Nothing here
terrible.
does.
All right. As you make your way forward, Sneck, the cold is starting to get to you a little bit, and you're trying to look around the cavern, but it as you get further and further into this cavern, you can start to feel as it's getting colder and colder and colder, and finally it gets to a point where you're kind of uncomfortable traveling by yourself because of how cold it's getting, and make your way back to the group.
I sort of pull the wizard's hat around my cheeks.
Yep.
It's cold up there, guys.
Lovely.
All right. Well, according to this, demons should be a little ways ahead of us.
That's
probably
good,
be
'cause the way
about-
back isn't working.
Probably be about 15-20 minutes walk.
I think Delg is going to. Hold on a second. Do I have the? I don't have the doctor thing yet. I'm gonna say I could use my healer's kit.
Yeah, healer's kit without the feet doesn't do anything, sadly.
Potions left? I get
Nope, I'm completely out of potions.
Yep.
It's been a rough run.
Are you sitting down
Oh,
for?
God.
Are you guys sitting down for a short rest?
with that hammer. Because the second, remember, there's the 10 feet stinky thing, and then the other one that you have to be like 300 feet away.
Yes, that's what I was asking. Are you guys attempting to sit down for a short rest?
Oh, 10 feet. Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't add the attempting part, but
Yes.
Right.
No one else can rest if I'm anywhere nearby. I'd have
Hey,
to
you-
get 300 feet away.
You find yourselves unable to kind of find a resting position between the smell of Delg and this. There's this very eerie feeling completely around you, mixed with the cold. It's very odd, and you find yourself uneased at all.
Is it possible for Delg to get 300 feet away from the party without running into the demon?
You do not know.
Does this help me at all?
No.
No.
That would help if you were. That would possibly help if you wanted to do a long rest, but it doesn't
Mm.
help for the. It doesn't help for the short.
Gotcha.
Well,
We can either keep moving, or that one can move away for a little bit.
Go where exactly? Either ahead, where it's potentially horrifically bad, or
Well,
behind,
so
where
here's my thought
definitely horribly
process.
bad.
It would probably be better if we're gonna do this situation, we're gonna separate for however far you have to separate to kind of have a sit down. It would probably be best if we went ahead and he stayed here. Because then if we run
I
into
can-
trouble, it's 5 of us running into trouble rather than 1 of us running into trouble.
I can stay with Dalek. I'm not hurt.
and that could work.
I'm a little hurt, but I can stay with Doug as well.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine as well, but
Yeah, I'll stay with Doug. Alright.
Delg will go rest right up against the rocks as far on that end of the tunnel as you can get.
No. I've
Oh.
dealt with worse. Let's just
It's
push on.
fine. Yeah.
I mean, you might be doing great. I'm still under half health.
Oh no, I'm most certainly am not great.
I'll
So
pull out a torch. Just have
How
a
far
fire.
up the tunnel did I travel with my scouting?
you traveled up about 200 feet before it was starting to get uncomfortably cold.
It gets really cold up there, guys.
I got fire. I pull out the torch and light it.
Did it feel like a natural cold?
Roll an intelligence check.
Next, the smartest assassin.
Don't worry, I got lamps. I got candles. I got torches.
It felt like a natural cold, yes. They didn't feel like there was any magic to it, but it definitely doesn't feel like it's supposed to be here either.
Alright.
It's some sort of anomaly.
I was trying to decipher whether or not the fire would help.
Yeah.
So,
Fire could
All
possibly
right,
help.
here's what we can do. Gather around, everybody. You can stay 10 feet away from me if you want. It's fine. And we just need 10 minutes. Del will do a prayer of healing.
Okay, you can do that.
And he will do it at 4th level.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
big
big.
ol' heal. Going for them big ol' heals. And this is what, up to 6 targets, I believe.
Ooh, what's with you and your high level? Oh,
Come on, man.
The ones.
what is with you and the ones today? For your heals?
Well, everybody gains 14 HP back, and there goes a 4th level spell slot. You're welcome, everybody.
You guys kind of sit down and don't chance to tear for a short period of time as you guys feel reinvigorated.
While he was chanting, can I use detect magic? The ritual?
Sure,
Just in case, you know.
sure. You cast your detect magic. How long is that up for? I guess an hour, right?
I thought it was 10. Give me a sec.
No, I meant for how long? Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It takes
Yeah, so
10
it takes 10 minutes to channel, and you have it for another 10 minutes afterwards. That's what I was asking.
I got you.
So
I
it's
got
like a
you.
glowing ball of magic.
Yeah, like, oh, wow.
You feel so much magic on all the creature or all the people around you. However, you apart from that, there's you don't feel any other magic outside of your party and their magic items. So after the 10 minutes is up and you guys gain your 14 points of healing, what would you guys like to do?
So, one just think that way, right? I point for Vio.
Yeah, it's into the cave further. I'm not sure exactly where this cave leads. I just know where it is.
Well, let's hope it's not another friend of that thing.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's why it's so far away. Dragons are pretty protective of their territory, and that's just... We're lucky.
Dragons are a lot of things.
We're lucky that one wasn't older. That could have been bad.
Wait. You think that dragon had a horde?
Probably.
Let's go back!
It's old enough that it probably did have some sort of a horde.
Let's go back!
Sure,
I
you go
can't,
ahead and start digging.
You
We'll
know,
join you later.
the whole cavern caved in thing?
There was multiple holes. There has to be another way in.
Gotta get back to the original hole.
I mean, from my experience with dragons, it didn't look like it was doing super well when we ran away, but you never know what it can do to you.
With that nature check, that natural 20 with totaling 22.
Sure.
I know that there are different types of dragons and they hoard different types of things. Not all of them go insane for money. Some like collecting things. So is this...
You are unaware of what a sea dragon would hoard.
I'm unaware of what they would like. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
enough.
really a common knowledge thing. You do know, though, with your perfect natural 20, that the
The only one I'll see tonight.
dragon was definitely in a very defensive stance.
Well, it was likely protecting something.
We can always go back later. At least we know where it is now.
Chinese?
It'll be like that wizard tower. We pass it by like 10 or 20 times and go back later.
Let me just go ahead and exit out of the window of the loot horde.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So, you guys sit down for your 10 minutes. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Push forward.
Might as well push on.
Like I said, it's cold up there, so it's probably best if we run.
Oh, you're not
But
actually
it's
sitting.
warm.
You guys weren't sitting down for a long rest, so for a short rest.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can't. Yeah, you can't do hit dice prayer of healing. It's a 10-minute spell. It's a thing you can do.
All right, cool.
Yep, yep.
We can't escape his bubble of angst and stank.
Mm.
You have the torch.
His
still on?
teenage aura is showing.
You said it's about 15 minutes away, Theo?
Probably. It's about half a mile.
Alright.
Depending on what terrain we face, it might be longer or shorter.
It'll probably get pretty icy up there. It got pretty cold and this is pretty damp.
I mean, we got no other real way to go, so let's go that way. I pull out a torch, and we can use these to keep warm. I hope.
I do not have a torch.
I have like 4. Yeah, I'll give you a torch. The most susceptible to cold damage so far.
I will sacrifice my torch in favor of stealth.
You can do that.
Sacrifice.
So, you guys start to make your way. You guys start to make your way further inside of this tunnel. As you guys get about 200 feet in, you start to feel the chill starts to grow. It starts to get to the point where it's no longer a chilly day and you're wearing short sleeves, and it's starting to get to that point where it's getting a little bit uncomfortable. The torches are helping a little bit, but as you keep pushing in further and further, you feel it gets to a point where it stops getting colder, but this cold is at the back of your mind. It's gnawing at you now. I need everyone to go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. All right. Everyone except for Delg. Everyone except for Delg. You guys, you're fighting. Oh, actually, I need to roll for him as well. My bad.
Your stank solidifies.
You you can kind of fight off the cold. Delg, it does start to affect you, and you can feel your body is starting to tense up a little bit. The cold combined with wearing plate mail and being surrounded entirely by metal is starting to take its toll on you a little bit as you become kind of a miniature icebox. You keep moving forward. It doesn't affect you at the moment, but you have a feeling that if it gets any colder, or you can't find someplace warm, in about an hour or so, it's gonna start affecting you.
Cool.
Cold.
Watches the kobold kind of like takes a little fur-lined jacket and tosses it, or kind of takes his hat off and tosses it over his head.
May I ask a question about thaumaturgy?
Sure.
It says that its effects will cause the flames to flicker, brighten, dim, and change colors. If I choose to brighten it, that does not mean that it emits more heat. It's just more light.
Yeah, it's just more light. Yeah, the spell that you would be looking for to make this fire stronger would be Control Flame.
Oh, okay. But I can have Control Flame to ignite the torch a lot larger.
You can do that. However, do be aware that a torch burns for an hour. If you are using control flame on it to make it burn more, it will burn through the torch faster.
I got
I
three
was
torches.
going to hand my torch to Delg, noticing him shivering.
Yeah, I'll give it. Does Delg have a torch? If not, I'll give. And sit there. Oh, okay. I'll just stand near. I'll stand near Delg with the control flame torch.
Alright, you can do that. So, you guys continue walking this tunnel for about 10 minutes before you do see it opening up. And let me go. Oh, I didn't toss you guys on this map yet. I am a scrub because I didn't put you on the map. What is the marching order as well? Because this is a 5-foot tunnel.
It's not gonna be further in front of everybody else, trying to avoid being in the shadow of the torches.
Fair enough.
I would probably be somewhere in the back.
Standing next to Delg with the torch.
Yeah.
Guessing.
Theo is also kind of keeping up with you as well, Snick. And who am I missing? I'm missing Dusk. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I did forget to do this.
I do have a cloak. I don't know how much that'll help against the cold, since I'm wearing cloth armor.
Let me really quickly do this. I apologize.
This form is efficient.
What was that?
I have no vision.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
We're all even in the stream.
Us do.
The stream is blind.
We're all blind.
Oh no! Someone turned off the sun again.
Delon!
Wait, why do you guys
Not
have
this
no
time, I
vision
swear.
on that map? We're not even on the map yet. It's on the map.
You disabled vision on everything.
Apparently.
We're
I
all
have
blind.
destroyed all forms of light.
Alright, give me 1 second. I will fix it. This is what happens when the sun went out.
It just starts flickering periodically.
This is the ripple effect of that battle.
Apologies.
It's
chat.
not just a one-time thing, it's now like a destabilized sun.
Yep. Every 15 minutes, the entire sun goes out. Even if you're underground, it affects you.
We destroy the principle of light. God, I hope you fuck up thing big permanent.
I actually am kind of confused why on earth this would be affected. Okay. That was the map I had you guys on. I don't know why you guys lost vision on it. Whatever. So, map we are on though is this. So you guys find yourself inside of a cavern.
Oh, I need vision for my cat.
Yep. Let me do this as well. Because you have a torch going.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Wait, no, it's... Yeah. There you go.
I can see again.
Is everyone else good? I don't know why they keep fucking with my
Okay.
dynamic lighting settings.
I can see.
I can see a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird that like they keep fucking with dynamic lighting settings and I don't know why. Because they shouldn't be. Alright. So, there you go. That is what you all see. What would you like to do? As you can see in front of you, the cavern does start to. Each one of those little crests is about 5 feet down.
Any idea, Val?
Well, it's kind of that way, as he kind of points towards this wall. Wait. He kind of holds up for a second. Why is there more of them?
They might have congregated here. There was talk about that.
Well, there's currently now 3 of them, and I don't know if maybe the pings were so close together before I couldn't see it, or if more of them are here. Depending on how strong they are, that could be a problem.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, it's not as if we're trapped under the ocean with nowhere to go, right?
Oh, wait, we are.
It doesn't change our mission.
We need a way out, anyways.
Kill the demons, then we figure out how to get out.
One step at a time.
So,
You know.
what would you like to
Wait,
do?
no, that's a terrible idea.
Doug's just gonna take a peek down in here and see if there's anything. Or it's just a dead
Looking
end.
down it, it looks like it's just a dead end.
I will catch up to dusk.
Is my detect magic still on, or is it worn off by now?
By now it's worn off. You did not find anything or as you're walking down here, though. It seems to just be a cavern that's naturally cold.
Then yeah, I'll just travel with the group. So
Do you know how much further it was that way?
Here, 1 second. Let me go on the GM layer. About 120 feet that way? 40 meters?
Alright. Actually, do I want to cast it now? Sneck. I walk up to him and pat him on the shoulder and cast Greater Invisibility. Scout it out for us.
Hello.
You watch the snake vanishes.
Oh god, we're all
Even
gonna
more
die.
than usual.
Yeah. Totally.
Are the walls still damp in here?
No, the walls actually here they're icy.
So no bits.
You're like there's certain places you could probably get footholds on, but it depending on where it is. Basically, you'd have to kind of chart out a path. You have to be a little bit more careful with it.
That sounds like it's gonna slow me down. All right.
It would in fact
I'll,
slow you down.
I'll move up.
All
what I
right.
see. Tell me when to stop, DM.
I'm just using your last stealth check as well, since it was at advantage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 1 off my crit. So.
Yep.
Did he die already?
Actually, let me see something real quick.
Did we
Before you move
ahead?
forward, let me see one more thing.
I don't know. I asked for the scout. I don't know how. Is he dead already?
All right, you're good. I just wanted I had to double check to see if these things have dark vision or not. They do. Not. Or they don't have blind vision. I mean.
I see things, DM.
Yep, you do. You see, as you kind of come around the corner, you do see 2 of these winged creatures that you've seen before. One of them kind of perched up on a ledge. As you watch it, it looks as though it might be sleeping.
Okay.
And you see another one that seems to be kind of standing on what looks like an iceberg. A small patch of ice is on the water. Yeah, give me an intelligence check as well.
Sure. Blah, 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 blah. 3.
All right. Good to know.
Cool. How long do I have left on my invisibility?
You don't know.
I don't know. Is that what the check was for? Awesome.
Yep.
I shoot the one that's awake.
All right. I'm just trying
Because
to.
I'm
I
just-
was literally just trying to see how far you had moved. 30.
It's
Because you
I
weren't
was
running.
cautiously. No, I was
Yes.
moving cautiously.
So you're looking at. Yeah, you still had a little bit of time. That's fine.
It's
you can
greater
shoot it.
invisibility, so
Go
I don't
ahead
drop
and
and
roll with advantage.
I roll assassinate 24 to hit.
Yep. We'll go ahead and clear the turn order while we're at it too.
And he stays invisible after the attack, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's greater, so it doesn't
Yep.
drop my invisibility.
That's it.
Yeah, it does, but these creatures are just gonna be attacked, not react. So, 11, 23, 35. As you shoot your shot at it, as it screeches out, as you watch as another one, you hear 3 screeches now from this corridor.
Cool. I'm going to assume that the screeching is echoing through the corridor.
Oh,
and
it's
only back
echoing
up
through the
to
corridor.
here.
All of you guys just hear this incredibly loud screeching sound now. As
I'll just back up to here.
go ahead and roll initiative while we're at it.
Sounds like everything's going well.
I think he's dead.
Didn't sound humanoid, whatever the screeching was.
Did
Now
sound
that's a Delg initiative roll right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's initiative roll.
Back in the saddle.
Let's
Yeah.
move to this
So-
corner.
Hey.
We'll see them if they're coming.
I'm not last.
I need to change the
Nice.
music.
That's my spot.
We're no longer in suspense.
Really?
Can't use that. Can't use that.
The good news, guys, is I get to assassinate again.
Yeah.
Also, you're eating very loudly into your microphone.
Shit, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There goes my plan to banish one of them while they were asleep.
Fine. You sending Snack up there was a bad idea.
So,
I
you
didn't
watch
do it.
as Theo hears a shriek, so he goes running. At his full speed, he can get there. Snack.
I'm pretty sure they can differentiate between a snack screech and a
Yeah.
demon shriek.
Yeah.
This does not
Alright.
sound human.
Was the screech anything like words, or was it just like, oh shit, out pain?
Do I need to reroll stealth?
Yeah, because you did attack. You
Yep.
still have advantage, but
Yeah. I have advantage anyway.
yeah,
Cloak,
because
so.
you're close.
28.
Alright.
Alright, I'm assuming this the one that's just sitting there with the fucking arrow and then screeching.
Yes.
So he's gonna get shot again.
All right.
For a crit. Because it's assassinate.
Yep.
35 points of damage.
Another 35 is you hurt him. He is not happy.
And I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Do it. You dash away.
You just keep track of how long I've got invisibility for.
Yeah, you have 5 more turns of invisibility.
Okay, cool.
Hilda. You watch as your little kobold friend reacts to the screams and goes running off.
I'm going to go after him.
Right.
I'm gonna use all of my stuff to get almost where he's at.
Alright. As well as I didn't have them do this, I probably should have, but it's okay. Go ahead and give me acrobatics checks. Or yeah, acrobatics checks. Alright, yeah, you're fine. Your feet do slide a little bit every single time you jump down one of these. As it is a 5-foot drop onto a snowy and ice surface, so.
Gotcha.
Why is the lawn out of order? The fuck?
I have no clue.
Keep descending. I don't know why you're out of order. Maybe I did it before you roll, or like right after you roll. That's fine. Great. Dawn.
Okay. I will follow along. Follow
Oh,
behind
Hilda, you can go
Hilda.
further than that. You have about 20 feet more movement. Because you're right here. 15, 10, this 25. 35, 50. So you can get all the way down to here. Because you have 70 feet of movement. Don't you?
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah. If
wasn't
you're dashing,
100%
you have
sure.
70 feet of movement.
So
And we don't know which way Sneck went.
that's 30
Oh, wait.
feet of movement.
You
Would
have
we-
no
would we
idea
see-
which way
Scream.
Sneck went. You just
Would
heard
we
screeching.
see footprints?
No. There is no footprints on this ground.
So
And that's
am
not
I-
actually
as
because of
I'm-
invisibility. That's because of his. It's because of the elven kind.
Yep. I don't leave tracks.
Still on. You, you
As
get
I'm
the-
following behind Hilda, do I notice that it's slick? Is it safe for me to try to continue moving forward without risking falling and breaking my neck?
It's safe-ish.
Then I will go to move another 30 feet.
Make me
Which
acrobatics
take-
checks.
Okay, how many?
Just one.
I'll be fine.
Great.
They all say.
You jump down the first step and kind of start to continue moving as you get to the second step and just kind of fall forwards and do this half like sliding roll before you get to where you are. You don't take any damage, but you are prone.
All according to plan.
As that will bring us to these things' turns. Which are going to give me 1 second.
Murderize you all.
So you don't hear any yelling or talking because they speak telepathically, which is what I was checking.
Fair.
As Hilda, one pops around the corner at you
Well, I guess it was these things.
as he watches it screeches at you and is going to go ahead and I'm gonna make 2 attacks on you. First one hits, second one misses. As you take 24 plus 21, so 45 cold damage. As you were not
Okay.
raging yet. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as well.
All right.
As you do fail that as you go blind.
Wonderful. Oh, God.
Watch as it comes around the corner as moonlight appears around Hilda as she goes blind. Actually, and then we'll bring us to the rest of their
That's-
turns.
That's gonna make my
Snack.
next turn awkward.
One flies to here.
Lightning reflexes.
But doesn't see you.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Go ahead, roll it.
Didn't.
You stab it.
17.
Great. That will hit. Yes, it
27.
is. Just have resistance to cold damage. So that'll be 8 plus 17.
25.
No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Nice. As it gets attacked, it flies past you, and then kind of promptly stops, like trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We'll give it a perception check just to see
Is
if
this
it can
one got
actually
2
see you.
arrows sticking out of it?
No.
Is he having a bad day?
This one seems like it has not been hit yet.
Okay.
So we'll see if it can see you. It has no idea where you are, as it will continue to fly off.
Just push myself up against the wall.
It's gonna fly out of here.
Oh, hi there.
And
Oh,
that'll
God.
end its turn. Delg, your turn.
Alright, I guess Delg is going to use both his actions, and I measured it out, he can get to right about here.
Oh, Snick.
Mm-hmm.
You do also see another one here in this cavern, and stop there. Apologize, forgot about that.
All good.
Delg, you get to there.
I got to there. Having gotten there and seen this thing, I suppose I will use my bonus action to spiritually weapon.
All right.
That's not going to hit it, but it's
You
going to show
spiritual
up.
weapon appears and attempts to bonk this creature as it misses.
And that's Delg.
Dusk.
I shall
You now
move.
hear the sounds of combat around the corner.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god.
Go
they're
ahead and
gonna-
give me Odell, give me an acrobatics check as well.
Mm-hmm. Let me acrobats.
Right, yeah, you're fine.
Acrobatics.
Oh, that was best. Dusk, you're fine.
Yeah,
Del, you go sliding down the first step and kind of get to the second step on your butt.
All right. Well,
You still got spiritual weapon though, because
okay.
you know you can.
I'm just having a seat.
You can do that on the ground. It's fine.
I will just go up closer. I'll just brace against this wall, just so I don't slip off.
All right.
And
You're
that's my
fine.
turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Theo, who is going to go. Oh, there you are. As he is going to. How many bullets does he have left for this thing? Oh no, he's gonna pull out. He pulls out a smaller firearm for this. He's gonna pump in 3 shots. So 1, 2, 3. I believe all of those hit. Just barely.
God damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Fighters. Fighters with sharpshooter and guns. Is that will actually one-shot this thing.
69 damage. Nice.
That will actually perfectly one-shot that thing. As he is going to slide down to here. Seeing the other one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna do that too. He's gonna action surge, because getting them out of the way early is good.
Are we winning, guys? I can't really see any of the action.
Don't worry,
Only one
I
hit
can't
this
see
time, though.
anything.
And that'll end his turn. Snark.
Also,
I'm gonna jump out and make a face at this guy 'cause he can't see me.
You make a face at him. He does not see you.
Yep. Stabby stab. That's a crit.
You go to stab into this creature, and it's perfect. Like, it's about to slam into the eyeball, and it just phases right through him.
oh,
I stand there bewildered.
Okay.
That's not supposed to happen.
That's my turn.
Aww.
All right. Hilda, you cannot
Okay.
see. There is 3
Right.
loud gun or 6 loud gunshots as well that are just
And I'm
ringing through your
hurt.
ears.
Just
And you're
just
hurt
so you
and
know.
very confused.
This guy is right next to me, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna grab his shoulder and be like, just point me in the direction of the one that I need to hit and get out of my way.
Sure. Well, doesn't know you're blind, so he responds with that way and points.
And I'm gonna
give me-
say, if you're pointing, I can't see a goddamn thing.
Give me an intelligence check to see if you can figure out what direction his voice is going. Yeah, you know roughly what direction he is pointing in. You don't know where it is.
And I told him to get out of the way, right?
He can't do that right now, though.
Okay.
But she told him
Well-
all right.
You can pass through.
It's not his turn. You can go around him though.
All right. I'm gonna go around him then.
All right, give me
And
an
I'm-
acrobatics, or actually give me a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw as well. All right, you go running in that direction, and as you get to roughly where you remember this thing being, you can go ahead and make your attacks at disadvantage. You can get your 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Well, here's the thing.
Dragon damage. What?
You still have to hit them to actually make the damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna add that too.
These are
Ooh.
not dragons though.
Oh, okay.
They're
all
demons.
Fine.
25 will
the thing
hit.
in the other room was a dragon.
10 will
Why?
miss though. Go
Don't
ahead and
have
give
to do
me
anything for-
me another attack as well. Dude.
At disadvantage or normal?
Yep, disadvantage. Rolling on the, we'll see if we got a roll on the table or not.
Willie again.
You don't have to roll on the table.
Okay.
However, after you swing your second attack, you feel confident that one of them connected, and you
Wow,
go
I
to
hit
take a step.
something.
You go to take a step forward and fall off of this this 5-foot step, and land here prone.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. I got it, guys.
Yeah. You didn't rage either.
I did not. I didn't go into reckless rage or anything.
Just clarify.
I'm hurting right now.
Which is why I thought you'd rage. Okay. Fun.
Well, I mean, at the end of my turn, I would probably go into reckless rage because I'm falling and.
You can go into a rage afterwards. That's fine.
Okay.
Fun. Your
I'm
turn.
currently. I fell down prone, right?
Yes. You're
Okay.
prone on your face.
Ow! And I will get up, and I will move over here, because from where I'm standing right here, I cannot see that thing, right? The one up ahead.
No.
So I will go to where I can see it. Or do I have to go one more?
You're fine there. If you can see it, you can see it. At that point.
So Hex is still technically, because it's up for 8 hours or until I drop concentration. The dragon is not dead, so I cannot shift it, right?
Yep.
I would
You
have to
can't shift
recast
it
it.
because you'd have to recast it because the dragon's not dead.
Then I will just drop the Hex, because it's up for 8 hours.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast at this thing.
Go do it. Pop, pop.
Actually, hold on. Stupid, I know, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm not gonna cast Eldritch Blast. I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
In a cold cave?
Motherfucker. It's necrotic damage, not cold damage.
You cast
Oh, okay.
chill touch as you cast it out at this creature, and it seems to not make contact with it.
And I will use the last piece of my movement to go oops and go back.
All right. So
I tried. God damn it. I tried.
as you all watch as well, I guess only Vio sees this actually, as it vanishes, as this creature vanishes from sight.
I tried to give it disadvantage. I missed.
And they have 60 feet of flying. So we'll go to there. No, your turn.
And Delg will get up off of his butt
Give me a perception
and
check.
he will percept.
Give me 1 second as well before you-
Hold the fuck.
What doth he perceive?
Yeah, give me 1 second, sorry. I didn't realize they don't have a stat for this, so I need to roll it. You don't perceive anything.
Okay. Well, in that case, he will continue on with his previous plan. So he is going to move, I guess 10 feet. And come over here. And, I suppose he will use his bonus action to cast a healing word at Hilda.
I could do this as well, just for the sake of making it easier to
Can
see
you
when
see
their
me
turns
from
are.
there?
Yep, I can see you. So you get 7 HPs.
You get 7 points of healing.
And then he's going to hold his attack. If something shows up next to him, he's going to smack it with his hand.
All right. Dusk.
I'm gonna walk down these stairs towards Delgaran here. Right, and go, where is it? Where are we fighting? And I don't know. I don't really know what I would do because I don't see anything. I'm curious what everyone's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of late to the party here.
Hello, Zelda.
I guess I'll just hold a firebolt again. No, you know what? I'll hold the scorching ray.
Sure. Give me a perception check as well.
Oh,
You see bits of dust moving around from where you came from and where you are.
is it alarming?
It is a sizable amount of dust that's moving around. Not really
I
dust
warned-
as much as like snow powder.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Something
Yeah, I
is
warned-
flying nearby where you are right now.
There's something in the sky, I think. I don't know. I'll just warn everyone.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of things in the sky.
Inside a cave?
Veal will respond, "They went invisible! That's one of their abilities!" He is going to, as he moves this way, he is going to get a claw to the back. That will hit him. Right? No, that won't hit him. I'm gonna re-roll it. You guys can see it. That doesn't hit him. The swipe reaches out at his back. As he will turn, and his ability is not active right now, so he's gonna try to do a perception check, see if he can figure out where they are. He does fire a few tacks off. Oh wait, he has to reload this gun. So he reloads this gun with one of his shots, and then fires 2 shots off with it. That would not be a sharpshooter either. I don't know why I kept that on there. So 19 will hit, and 26 will hit. Shooting it roughly, you watch as the bullets slam into something in the air that you can't see. As this creature will make a Constitution saving throw.
Did you have the dead one go invisible?
No, I moved it. It's inside of a
Okay.
wall right now. That's just so I could do turn order and get it out of the way. It makes both of those con saves. Snick!
Well,
Oh, actually,
I will-
the image in front of you also disappears. When it went
No.
invisible, it couldn't use major image anymore, so. Apologies.
do I hear fighting behind me?
You hear 2 gunshots go off, and small whelps of pain, or small yelps of pain, whatever these things are.
They're fine.
Move up the ear and see if I see anything.
Give me a perception check.
17.
Sure. Looking out now, as you kind of you kind of have the battle a little bit behind you. You do see a faint glow coming from underneath the water.
Oh. Does the water look cold?
The water looks extremely cold.
Fuck that.
Parts of the water are frozen over, and there's parts of it that do have water.
Alright, I will just dash then. Around here?
Don't slam into anything. Go ahead and give me acrobatics checks, though. Actually, no, with your boots, you're fine. Your boots would find enough purchase, you'd be fine.
Alright. That's it. I will hold an attack. Or
All right.
stash my daggers and draw my bow and hold an attack in case I see something.
Sounds good. Hilda! You
I am
are
blind.
laying on the ground, raging, blind.
I'm
Del
going to
shouted words of encouragement at you, and you feel a little bit better.
slightly, yeah. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna ask our guy here, hey, where'd it go? I still can't see anything. Point me.
Back up the cave!
So I'm just going to swing my great axe and random.
Sure. You Snick, you look up the cliffside as Hilda is standing in place and swinging her great axes. You're swinging your great axe wildly at nothing.
Huh?
That's gonna be me.
You going?
At least I'm standing up
So,
now.
question. If she technically tried to make an attack on something that wasn't there, she continued her rage?
I don't know. I'm blind.
She's blind.
There
Doesn't
was
know
an
any better.
I wouldn't know anything.
There was an attempt.
That's kind of a gray area, actually. I just thought about.
If you haven't attacked a hostile creature, so that's up to your interpretation, DM.
I mean, she's attempting to attack a hostile creature. It's just not there. I'll say you're still raging.
Okay.
It wouldn't work except for you literally are blind, you don't know where it is, and you're attempting to attack something. It's not
Despite all
there,
your rage,
but
you're still swinging blindly in a cave.
yeah.
Exactly.
Go on, your turn. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
A perception check. I'm not terrible at those.
Alright,
Bob?
you do hear the sounds of wings beating behind you and in front of you. You can't think exactly where they are out, but you can at least hear them.
So behind me being in
Back
this
up from
room,
where you came. Yep.
and then in front of me somewhere in that general direction.
Yep.
If I can hear it, then it shouldn't be too far away. I'm gonna try it.
Logical assumption.
I'm gonna try it.
What are you trying?
Go
Bam.
cave in. Go cave in.
I'm gonna try Sickening Radiance on the area behind me.
Oh.
Alright. It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
Yep. DC 16.
It does make it.
Okay.
So
So it avoids the exhaustion, I think takes half damage.
actually,
Yeah.
I think it takes 0 damage from that.
Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't say it takes half, but it does
Yeah.
say that it can no longer be invisible.
Yeah, it's still in the light.
Yes. Oh, I see. Let me see. The light makes it impossible for a creature to be in the middle. Okay, that's fair. It does not do any damage, but it is no longer invisible.
Yes.
That's a 30-foot radius.
When a creature
sphere.
moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, must succeed if succeed a saving throw or take the radiant damage. Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
So yeah, it doesn't take any damage.
But the spell stays up there, and if it starts its turn in there, it does it again.
Well, the roll. This is for the roll at the start of their turn.
Yeah.
It's just easier to do it this way for the when you first do the spell.
Yeah. So it is no longer invisible, and I see it, and I go, oh no.
You see this creature behind you.
I shoot my scorching ray at
I
him?
need to know where it is. Yeah, you can shoot your 5-bolt.
So according to the spell's description, it is a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah,
And
no,
it will
I need to know
attempt
where you're making this.
My point of vision probably would have been this back wall,
All right, so right
and
here.
then to push it
attempts
out
to go
into
right.
that room.
Yeah, it attempts to go around corners, so I know that. I'm just trying to get an idea of how big it is.
Yeah.
The light goes out to there, and up there, and all the way back here. It lights up like this entire corridor, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Are you holding a scorching ray? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. 25 and 21 hit. As the 2 rays slam into it, seems to not affect it.
Oh, you're right, it's a demon. God damn it. I forgot we're not fighting that dragon no more.
It's all good.
Damn forgetful wizards.
Ah,
It's your old age and dementia.
yeah, it's like, it's over there, guys.
So, that'll bring us to this one's turn, who's going to fly up to DeLon now.
Oh, does that mean I get to smack it now? Because I was holding an attack?
Go ahead.
Yay, it's smacking time.
Smacking time. No, you
And that
keep a
will
roll.
do 12 damage because he's immune to fire.
God damn it.
Smacking into him as he takes 12 points of damage. As he is going to do a bitey attack. At DeLon. With a 26 hit.
What the hell fell over?
DeLon,
Oh shit! Is it my
take 30 points of damage.
30 points?
Yep, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Sorry, I muted myself because I heard something fall over. I've been looking for what did.
Yeah, you're good.
Constitution saving throw.
All right, you're good.
I'm at 11 hit points.
You managed to hold up the sickening radiance.
Owie!
Dope. That'll bring us to your turn.
All right.
You trying to find what fell?
I guess Delg will start by sending his spiritual. Wait, oh.
Oh wait, shit. Actually, give me one more second. I apologize.
Mhm.
I forgot that there's another one in the room because I hit it on the GM layer.
You can just leave him there. It's fine. Just call him
Well,
dead.
he's gonna stay there. But he is also gonna do something. Dusk. And actually, they would be at advantage, so I'll roll just in case of a crit.
Are these all attacks on me?
Yep.
Okay.
No crit. Which is probably good.
I'm gonna block the. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna activate shield.
Right?
Does that affect all the attacks or just like?
Yep, it affects all the attacks. It raises
enough.
your AC to whatever. What would that raise your AC to?
21.
All right, so you deflect the tail. So you only take 26 points of damage. As it goes full round ape shit on you. You
Yeah,
also
right.
do not see it still.
Guys, there's one next to me. Ah!
Now it's Delg's turn. Sorry. Apologies.
Okay. So Delg is going to. He is going to send his spiritual weapon over to attack this guy.
All right, do it.
He'll consume his bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I roll a con save for the invisibility then?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's selective or not. That's why I asked.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Technically 2.
I'm just doing one because all the attacks happen at once, so
Let me
it just
find-
compounds damage wise. So hey, you're good.
Okay.
I prefer to do it that way rather than give you 6 attempts to fail. Yeah, that'll hit.
Spiritual weapon smackadies him. 8 damage.
8 points of damage as he takes 8 points of force damage as he gets bonked on the face.
And then Delg is going to give him the old one too. He's going to consume a War Priest
Yeet-ho.
slot. And he's going to whack him twice with his hammer.
Do it.
1, 2.
23 hits.
Twelve damage.
12 points of bludgeoning damage as you pound into this thing's open-mouthed face.
Man, I wish he wasn't immune to fire.
Right? Got a limit to what I can do right here. A fire
Yep.
mage.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope. I think that's gonna do it.
You don't want to run away from him?
No.
I do.
Oh, God. It's right in front of me.
He might shout, Hilda, they're up here.
Up where?
Just follow the sound of our voice.
Yes.
We're so far away.
I can't see anything.
So that you hear all these voices just bouncing on a bunch of open cavern walls around you in every direction.
Wonderful.
Dusk, your turn.
Do
over
I still feel like this guy is right next to me?
I know, because he's 5 feet above you at this point.
Damn it. Okay.
Is Hilda's blindness magical blindness, or is it just like normal blindness?
You don't know.
It's not magic. I'm not sure.
You do not know.
I have no idea.
How's this one looking? The one Delg and Delon are looking at.
Give me a medicine check. You're not quite familiar enough with these creatures to know how healthy it looks.
Oh,
It definitely looks. It has blood coming out of it in places. You're not quite sure.
Because there's an invisible one next to me, guys. I don't know how to deal with this. All right. Well, fuck it. If I'm going down, I'll go down with the ship, I guess.
Do it.
I will cast Phantasmal Killer on the one I can see.
All right.
20 wisdom.
It
Oh
does
my
make the
God.
save.
All right, no,
What is how does the dex read? Is it half damage?
yeah, half damage. I don't know if it can. It's a continual thing. Here, I'll just post it just in case.
It's a continual thing. If it falls for it, I believe is how that works.
Yeah, save and throw. Oh, successful save the spell ends. Okay, yeah, so you just take 10 damage.
Yeah, basically how it works is it's a constant form of terror for him, unless he makes his save and then it does the damage and ends. So because he made his save, it does the 10 damage and it's over.
All right.
Anything else you want to do?
So if I run away, well, I'm assuming one is next to me since I just took all those attacks.
You don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Haven't looked for it on this turn, so.
All right. Yeah, no, I'll just hold position.
Right. Theo. Going to move to here. He has 4
Brad.
shots left in his
Of course,
gun.
he left my. God. Oh well.
Are you sure that gave what for?
Boop, boop. 2 will hit. As he's gonna kill this thing. This one dies.
Yeah,
I don't know where the other one is.
nearby, attack me.
There should only be one more.
Good.
I heard it somewhere over there.
Stick. I heard 3 more loud gunshots come from the chamber in front of you.
Alright. I run by, chuckling at Hilda, waving your axe in the air.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
All good.
Just for the fun of it.
13.
You just barely dodged this an errant or axe strike as you're laughing at her direction, and her rage is filling her mind as she swings wildly.
All good.
Watch where you're swinging that thing.
I'll run up behind you.
Where
There's another
are
one in the
you?
water around the corner.
Which corner?
All right, let's find it.
You feel it anywhere?
Hold on. I covered it.
Can't do that right now. Takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I
Not
cannot
seeing any more
move
here.
the
I
second
will just
radiance.
continue running in my circle.
Yeah. Well, Nick, what are you doing?
Sec, give me a
You
perception
just
check.
feel it breeze. You feel a breeze go past you.
It's cold enough in
10.
You don't see anything.
That's all good.
Hilda.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d6 to see which direction I go. Okay,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Why are there 6
I'm gonna
petals in
go
there, only 4
here and I'm
directions?
gonna smack into the wall.
You slam into a wall.
Oh, what are you over there?
I can't see! I don't know where everybody's at. The sound's echoing. Alright, I'm gonna roll one more 1d6 to see which direction I go. 1, 2, 3. God dang it. They're gonna run back in here. Oh, okay.
Oh, your sister.
I don't feel any water.
As you're running around, frantically trying to find something, your rage does fade again.
Yep.
Still
I'm
on.
panicking at this point.
Yes.
Best ways to disable a barbarian. Just make it so I can't see.
Okay, so I just took a moment to read the description. I cannot move this thing. Once it's cast in an area, it stays in
Yeah.
there. So this thing is dead, and I remember that I heard the other one in this general direction,
Mhm.
so I'm going to drop concentration.
Okay. The light vanishes.
And I'm going to move here so that I have the ability to see in there.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast in case I see it try to attack Snick.
All right. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
You still can't see me. I got one turn left.
Oh, he's still invisible.
Yep.
I
Snick
didn't
is
know
still
that.
invisible.
Okay. Perception check with disadvantage.
Yep.
Alright. Blip.
Blurp. Can't quite make out where this thing is.
Well, then I will just say that I'm holding my action in that room in case it tries to lunge out.
What are you trying to do? What are you holding your action for?
Eldritch Blast in case it appears.
All right.
Whether it appears in front of us to attack us, or it appears in there, or anything.
Bralon, I know you mean well, but don't forget, last time we grouped together, hit us with that wall.
Yo, it's your
do
turn.
it.
Right. It's my turn.
You better hope it doesn't speak common.
You learned from last time that in fact does not speak common.
I mean, that particular one didn't. This one might be smarter. No more
Doug's
languages.
gonna go over here
Sure.
and see if he can see the thing.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Is Percept.
It's like saying all dwarves know how to speak gnomes because they all live in the dirt.
The
Nope.
cold is starting to bother you. It's very hard to make out where anything is.
Get out here, you chicken shit.
Dusk.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can find this thing?
Sure. You do not know where this thing is.
Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna cast Fireball. Let's see, can I? And just hope I hit something. I'm just gonna plant it
You
right
are
here.
you are aware that it's immune to fire.
God damn it, keep forgetting about that.
However,
Thank you.
none of you are, so
You're gonna hit something, all right.
Yeah. I really can't do much, guys. This thing is like my natural enemy.
Oh, I meant to
Cast
say I'll
grease.
hold an attack action in case the
yeah,
thing
you're fine.
appears.
Cast grease on the floor.
I don't even have it prepared today.
Disappointed me for the first time.
The creatures have entirely been flying this entire time as well.
It's gotta land someday.
All right, well,
Does it though?
No.
I'll have magic missile prepared in case it pops up.
All right. Theo is going to make a perception check at normal. I guess he normally has advantage on finding these creatures. No idea where they are though. As he is just gonna go running this way.
This
Don't
one just
know where
lands
they
stupid
are!
hard.
And is gonna run down here.
Should have gone to get Hilda, actually.
Snick.
And guess I follow the kobold.
Your visibility
slide-
does fade at the end of the turn too.
Yeah. I slide through Dell's legs. And here. Stem save here.
I saw it in the water.
No. No.
Hell.
You
Go
feel
ahead and make
you
your
feel
attack.
something pass you.
Under the legs.
You feel something slide between your legs.
Not again.
I'm pretty sure that's not the demon.
That is a logical assumption.
Could be a different demon.
As you end your turn as well, you watch as your visibility fades and you are back in sight.
Well, before my turn ends, I would actually walk the water, see if I still see it in there.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
You.
Are you trying to see in the water or just around the room in general?
Well, I saw it in the water before, so let's
Yep.
have a look in the water, I guess. 16.
Sure. Looking around, you do see, again, you see this pulsing light from beneath the icy surface. You don't see any movement, though.
Okay. And my invisibility fades.
Go on, Dusk, you feel like his invisibility faded. As your concentration on the spell ends. Hilda!
Alright, I take it I'm still blind.
Still blind for one more turn.
Okay, well,
At the end of the turn, the blindness fades.
I'm gonna walk right into this wall. Okay.
Hilda, come this way.
Or I'm gonna go back out this way till I feel the wall.
You're just kind of running, like, with your hands out,
Yes.
like, ah!
Yes. Or
Battle axe is
with
put
my
away at
hands
this-
with my back. Yeah.
Battle axe
pretty
is
much.
put away at this point, just running around trying to feel walls.
Okay, so I'm gonna run this way and smack it. Oh, sorry, I can't see.
Actually, you would smack into the little lip. It's just
Oh,
a
I
5-foot
would,
wall in
wouldn't I?
front of you as well.
That's right. Okay. All right, hold on.
Since she's in vision range, can I tell her to climb up the thing, the lip?
No.
I mean, you can shout at her, but she is blind, and
I
this is a
don't know
very
which
rocky
direction that
cavern.
is.
So, like, voices go everywhere right now.
Fair.
So Hilda runs around for a while. Come on, you. Also, you probably ended up like here, because he was slammed to the ledge.
Okay.
Ow.
That's fair. Ow.
Oh shit. We shouldn't be alone, and Hilda's struggling, so
I mean, I can't really do much to protect
Oh,
her.
Hilda, you can see again though, at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever that was terrifying.
The moonlight flash or moonbeam flashbang has now left your eyes, and you can see again.
yeah, you got just savagely mooned.
It was so blinding.
I will move to catch up with Hilda. And go.
Now, which way are we going? Because I couldn't see anything.
I think we're going this way.
I can actually see you point.
Hey, all right.
I can see now.
Oh,
come along. We have things to kill.
Okay.
And I will hold an Eldritch Blast in case it appears in front of me.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
And it's my turn.
All right. Delg, Delon. You guys, actually, all of you guys hear something happening ahead of you. Delon, you can see it. Sneck and Vio can also see it.
Oh.
As a wall goes up.
As a wall goes up.
Mm-hmm.
That's double plus on good.
As a ice wall goes up from the floor to the ceiling behind you, Sneck. Delon, you watch as this familiar ice wall appears in front of you.
Oh shit.
Sneck, you can actually, in the full cavern of it, you can see above the wall. The wall only goes up. How far does it go up? Let me check. I believe it's 10 feet up.
I suppose I cannot use that to use my Eldritch Strike against the wall. Because I set the condition of if it appears before me.
It is a dome. My bad. So it's a dome that forms over you. So you actually you kind of watch as you feel yourself encrusted in ice. You're not taking damage though, so that's good.
You're not trapped in here with me. I'm trapped in here with you.
Yoke.
Delg does not like
You
this
do
ice
see
dome.
as well, Snack, you do see a shimmering form through the ice wall as well. Roughly over in this direction. What's up? Go ahead, Delg. Sorry. Apologize.
Delg dislikes this ice wall.
Yeah, you can kind of see a small ice wall around the corner.
So he's going to go over here. He's going to hit the ice wall with his hammer.
Right. You do take damage running up to the ice wall.
Okay, how much damage is?
Actually, let me see.
Fire damage too.
Oh, yeah, I'm double checking something real quick. It is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. 16.
That is a make, I believe. Yep, DC 15. So you take 11 cold damage.
Son of a bitch.
Oh gosh.
You can attack the wall if you want to, though.
He's going to attack the wall.
Go ahead.
With Akmon. 21.
You do that.
I hit the stationary wall.
As you hit the stationary wall, go ahead and roll damage. As you watch as
Take that wall.
your hammer slams into this wall, and initially it kind of cracks a little bit. As the fire emits from the hammer shortly afterwards, you watch as it melts a sizable hole in the wall. As you now see Sneck and Vio trapped inside the sphere.
You guys all right in here?
No, we're fine. Kinda chilly.
And I think Delg's just going to let go of the concentration on his spirit weapon.
Alright.
Yeah, do you have any idea where this thing is?
Behind the wall, that well?
Of course. Careful, the wall hurts if you get close to it. Ow.
Noted.
It's very cold inside the sphere as well.
And that's Delg. That's what Delg do.
Alright. So let me go ahead and add... Let me do this just so I know myself.
Perfect fireball target.
Oh.
Boop. That little orange area is the opening of the wall. Dusk.
I'm gonna chase after Delg since I saw him go that way,
Sure.
and go, Delg. You guys, is it in there? Okay, I guess not.
Actually, I can go ahead and reveal it, actually, because it would be revealed. You can see a shimmer of it through the wall. Yeah, because there's a sphere that's formed there, but you can't actually see... Like, you can't see a solid image of the creature, you can see a shadow of where it is, though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Through the ice wall itself.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't really see the circumference of this thing, but it's about like 20 feet apart.
It's a 30-foot radius.
30? Let's see.
Or 20-foot radius, sorry.
Yeah, let's heat up the place. I'll throw a fireball towards the center.
Okay.
And I'll use School of Evocation to protect everyone, Smek, Vio, and Delg. I don't know if it'll hit them, but...
Sure. Roll that fireball damage. As you all watch as the entire sphere does actually just
Makes
go.
his deck save.
It does actually just go away when it's burned.
Nice.
So you now see the creature ominously on the other side.
Get him! And
Does it have 2 arrows sticking out of it?
It does. As it will bring us to Vio's turn, he just says thanks and pulls out his long rifle and will shoot his shot at it. 30 will hit.
Oh,
As you watch as he fires a single shot, it goes into his mouth. As you watch as the creature that's kind of like he's flying about 10 feet up the ground, it collapses and slams into the ice below. As for now, we are out of combat.
Did you get them all? There was 3.
I think so.
Is everyone
Yeah,
okay?
That's 3 dead.
There's a glowy thing in the water.
Yeah, we're all right. Doug's gonna walk over here and look at this glowy thing that's next talking about.
So, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Percept.
Sure. Looking down into the water, you do see below the ice surface a red glowing object, and it's hard to tell what it is as it is below the water and is below the ice shelf itself. There are small gaps every once in a while in the ice shelf.
did the fire.
Give me history checks for everyone who sees it. So at the moment, yeah, everyone can give me a history check. Actually.
13.
no, 18.
22.
16.
It looks, or Delg, or not Delg, Dusk. Yeah, Dusk, Delg, and Delon, with your 18. It looks very similar to the gate that you saw before in Sheffield.
The red thing?
It does. It looks very similar to the gate that demons were walking through before.
And the glowy thing's underneath the water?
It is underneath the water.
I will cast Eldritch Blast, the glowy thing underneath the water, to try to disrupt it.
It's under ice.
Oh.
You
I
could
noticed this
attempt
as it
to-
hits the ice.
You could attempt to find a hole in the ice and see if you could fire it at it, but
Where is it under the ice?
here, let me just go ahead and add a thingy for it. 'Cause that'll be easier.
Slap that puppy on there.
Give us the thing. Give us it now.
I want a magic item.
We need our context clues.
Trying to find an arcane doorway real quick. all it's giving me is normal doorways. Alright, well, fuck it. Do that.
Is this put a normal doorway? We'll assume it's sinister in some way.
Yeah.
I got this.
Corrupt.
I got this.
We should go through it.
There we go.
I don't think we
Been
should
there,
go
done
through
that.
it.
Okay, this is a little bit bigger than I meant it to be. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty big, actually.
Well,
It's a sizable door.
Yeah, there's actually a doorway.
I don't see any orcs chanting.
We
So,
should
I don't know how
probably
to close
find
it.
a way to close that.
Mm-hmm.
Should I eat something at it?
I don't suppose anyone has any explosives.
Sure, I got you.
Um,
He pulls out a large tube on his back and just shoots it at the middle of the ice, attempting to hit roughly in the direction of it, as he will fire panic.
Panic.
Does not have sharpshooter, sadly. Holds it there. As it does a explode, you watch as this single shot fires out, and it kind of bounces on the ice a couple times, and then sits there for 5 seconds and just explodes in a 10-foot radius of fire.
Oh, careful! You don't want to cause a cave-in.
Well,
It'll
you
be
did what I
fine.
asked.
And does that mean the ice over the gateway is now open?
The ice over the gateway is entirely open now, as he has blown the hole in it.
Do you have another one of those?
I got 2 more,
Does
What
the
does-
gateway look affected at all?
but it doesn't. The shot's not really effective underwater. It's just figured it'd melt the ice at least.
Is this the kind of thing like would Delg know we just destroy the physical frame of the door and it closes, or
You don't know. Give me a history check on it. Doorway specifically.
Can I assist? Or at least do
Yeah.
my
hey,
own?
is
You
it
can
made out of stone?
Lick it and find out.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's an arcane doorway, but I just don't have there's apparently no arcane doorways in any of the searching right now.
hey,
So.
you never know when stone cunning might actually come in handy.
Yeah.
15.
But you can roll at advantage because he's assisting you.
Oh, okay. One more. One more historical check. Yeah. 22.
Okay. You do have a knowledge of demonic doorways in the past. You've read books on them, and they're not always started by chanting or rituals. Sometimes there is objects that work similarly. And this is like the fact that all of the demons that are around it are dead most likely would convince you that this is probably that situation.
So there's an object here that's generating this portal.
Mm-hmm. And you would know that it doesn't have to necessarily be anything specific. It's an enchantment that can be cast on an object.
All right, there's probably an enchanted object around here that's generating this doorway.
I will whip out my Book of Shadows and begin the ritual for Identify Magic.
It wouldn't be identify.
Or Detect Magic, rather.
There you go.
I had half of it right.
Yeah.
Can I roll an intelligence check for a ritual to change my familiar into an aquatic one, so it can go into the cold water?
I mean, you could just do that.
Okay. I mean, the ritual, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to do the ritual to change a familiar into an aquatic.
Yeah, I just
Creature.
didn't know what would survive the intent.
Well,
Oh, you're
there-
saying like actually for that it'd probably be a nature check for you to know
okay.
what animals could survive this freezing cold water.
Penguins.
Oh, alright, I know exactly.
You know exactly that you should turn your familiar into a penguin.
Alright, I'll start that. I'll check
Penguin
for
or a
underwater.
puffin or something that can survive frozen conditions.
what?
Women in the ocean.
Actually, I really want it to be a puffin now.
Sadly his familiar cannot be a narwhal as
Yeah.
It could be a really, really tiny narwhal.
No, because those don't exist, and find familiar is a creature specifically.
It's a pygmy narwhal. You don't know they don't exist.
It's a type of fish, a quipper.
Technically is.
I don't know. That's just part of what the spell.
While they're ritualing,
You could find a familiar and turn it into a penguin. I'd be fine with that. There's not a stat block for a penguin, but I'm fine with that.
while they're ritualing, can Delg try
Is
to
there?
like look around and see if he can spot something likely?
All right. Well, there's not a penguin in this compendium.
I'll just go octopus. Octopus is fine.
That's fine.
I know.
Octopi are
octopus
pretty
is
damn
fine.
smart.
Yeah, they're smart. And it has appendages, so it can pull something if it needs to.
Sure, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll just make
5 HP.
How long does that take though?
10 minutes. And 10 gold.
Well, no, what I'm saying, I don't remember if because it takes the spell's casting time plus 10 minutes.
Oh.
So that would take an hour and 10 minutes to do.
Hour and 10. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not... Can your dragon go underwater? Dolan?
I don't think he has swim speed. I mean, technically anything can go on the water.
Oh, my cat's definitely not going underwater.
I mean, it can.
Also gonna help. Look.
Looking at it with the doorway is about 40 feet down.
I'm looking for an item that looks like.
With
thing
the
we're looking
combinedness of the murky water plus the ice, it is very difficult to see like down into the surface.
Yeah.
So even with the 17, it's difficult to see actually like under the surface of the ice.
I mean, the dragon can probably swim as well as I can. It has a -2 to strength, so its athletics is fucked.
Okay, never mind then. Can I do an arcane check on the doorway then to see if it's connected to anything magic?
I mean, are you trying to detect magic, or are you just trying to?
Just an arcana check to just see if I can figure it out.
Sure, you can arcana check it.
Damn it.
All right, you're pretty sure that Delg's information on it's probably connected to an object is accurate. That's what you surmise.
Okay.
All right, well,
yeah,
you
hey.
guys, I did my job. I'm not good at swimming, so
Me
You got anything to
either.
light a fire?
I mean, I'm good at
you-
swimming. I'm just not swimming in that. As he kind of points to the cold water.
I'm not ready to go diving in there just yet either.
I don't know if my spells are strong enough to heat all the water, but I can make the ice not be there.
Hey, Snack, I've got a grappling hook.
I mean, I've got rope. I don't want to go in that water, but I
No,
will
I'm.
if you light a fire.
I was gonna say I could take the grappling hook and try to yeet it to the door to hook
Door's
it.
underwater.
Oh, it's
It
It
underwater.
would be
Water.
underwater, so.
Delk says there's
Mm.
something we have to find, so we have to find something.
Working on it.
Yeah, taking 10 minutes to cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Is anyone doing anything before he finishes the detect magic? You watch as
It
you
is
watch as
cold in
Vio
there.
kind of walks back here and just kind of plops up onto the stair and just kind of sits on the stair.
I can make a fire.
I guess Delg can do another prayer of healing, which will take 10 minutes while he's doing his 10-minute thing.
Sure.
We'll just be at
While
level
all
2,
of you
though.
guys are down here, go ahead and give me Constitution saving throws as well.
Oh boy.
Not doing.
It is a tidbit nipply down here, isn't it?
I do have the torch though. Do I have to roll?
Yep. The torch assists. It doesn't stop the roll.
Damn it.
All right, Delg, you do suffer a point of exhaustion. The rest of you, anyone who rolled below a 12, you are starting to get cold.
I'll start building a fire. I'm not on the ice.
Yeah. So Delg, you have one
Dusk
level of
also got pretty
exhaustion.
bad.
And
I do.
Snack and Dusk, you guys are starting to get cold. So system-wise, you can put that as one tick against you. 2 failures is a point of exhaustion.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
get real fucking cold in a minute.
You guys do heal for 16 points of healing though.
Oh, thank you.
Snack, you want me to yeet you in there?
I feel really bad, Doug,
Um,
because that's literally better than your entire first roll, and it was a level 4 spell.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That was like maxed out almost, though.
I'm not getting the benefit of that, right?
Yeah,
With
you
them
do.
casting. Oh, I do.
Light
Yeah,
a
you do.
campfire. So
You
we
don't have
can
to be. You don't have to be
roast it up.
resting for that. It's a spell.
Yeah. It's just
Where do
it's a
you-
spell that takes 10. It's a ritual, so he's basically ritualing near you.
Oh, he did prayer of healing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
takes. He
understand.
casts for 10 minutes and casts. A
Anybody got any firewood?
I have oil.
I've got a tinderbox.
That would help too.
I've got failed experiments.
Are they made out of wood?
No, but they burn.
I hand Doug my
That'll work.
tinderbox.
How violently will they burn?
Violently enough, I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah, let's not burn those.
No, burn them.
All right. Time to consolidate all our burnable items. All right. I got a bedroll. I got some oil.
I think I already had a tinderbox, but
You
Have some
probably have a
wine.
tinderbox. Almost
Have some
every
wine.
almost every set of almost every starter set comes with a tinderbox. So
Yo, it doesn't. Scholar's pack.
I said almost.
Scholar's pack comes with fuck all.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
Comes with
we got paper. You can burn
Doug is carrying nothing that isn't made out of steel.
Yeah, you must
I have
be
nothing.
freezing. in here.
So
I got oil.
you guys do find stuff you can burn, and you can create a fire that you're not sure how long it will last. Go ahead and give me a survival check, Delg, since you're the one making the fire. If someone wants to
Okay.
assist him, they can.
Please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist because I gave him my tinderbox.
You could
That
also
was
guide
Survival
yourself
check
if you
at
want to.
advantage.
Oh, that advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
that
God.
advantage.
Oh, thank God it was advantage.
I was, oh, fuck.
So, you get the fire going. You also consolidate it in a way that stuff that should burn longer is the thing that should go like completely last. So, you're not sure how long it'll last. You're betting it should last at least an hour, though. You guys can toss out some of your bed, or whoever sacrificed the bedroll and stuff like that. You can remove that from your inventory.
I have
Yeah, I'll sacrifice my bedroll.
Throw
have
mine
a
in
spare
as
set
well.
of traveling clothes.
I'll throw mine.
I'll throw in some common clothes. I had an extra set of clothing.
Sure.
Watch the moment we break this door. It's nice and toasty.
Y'all aren't getting my book of grudges, sorry.
I'm assuming,
Not this round.
I'm throwing
that
out the
took about
torches
10
in the pile.
minutes.
To
looks
build the
like-
fire?
Yeah.
Building the fire didn't take that long. It took about a minute.
Del-
So
Del's,
you have
like,
about 5
digging
minutes
through
left
his
on your detect. Actually, wait. With Pure of Healing done, yeah, you can. Your detect magic's over. You feel a small pulse. Apart from all the magic weapons that everyone's holding and all that you're familiar with, you do feel a small pulse about 50 feet under the ice.
Oh, it's way the hell down there.
You can't actually even make out what it is. But you do feel a bit of magic coming from about 50 feet under the ice. Pretty
Snack's
close
already
to
tying the rope around his waist.
pretty close to where the actual lip of the So for reference, it is roughly right here, about 50 feet
Just
down
all
from
the
there.
way down there.
Mhm.
So I will stand right here and then point down. It's
It's there.
all the way down there, maybe about 50 feet or so. Just at
Make
the
a
edge
hole,
of what I can
dog.
see.
Can I send a fireball underwater and like heat up the water? Does that work?
You could.
Briefly.
You're not
Yeah,
sure
let me-
how effective it would be, but you could.
Let me do this first, Snack. I'll do that exactly that.
Want
I'll
me
drop
to
a
make
fireball.
another hole? I can make 2 more holes.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think
I'll
we need more
stand back.
holes right
I don't-
now.
Make a
or
hole
hole.
big enough.
All right, I'll let you do it. He puts away his little grenade launcher.
The horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Delg will go over there and smack the ice with his hammer.
Yep. I'm
You
gonna
create-
also smack
You
the
create a
ice.
hole right there.
I'll drop a fireball down there.
Between your brute strength, actually, your brute strength actually doesn't do that much. This ice is pretty thick. It's about 4 to 5 inches thick.
Do
However,
I need to give you a strength roll?
However, the melting of Delg's hammer, since it does have fire, does melt through it pretty easily.
Hmm.
That you kind of watch as the hammer slams into it, as the bludgeoning kind of cracks the surface a little bit, and the fire going forwards kind of melts a sizable hole in the ice. It was a weird mid-sentence burp.
I hand the other end of my rope to Hilda.
If I pass out, you better pull me up.
How will I know you passed out?
This rope's not bloody moving anymore.
Fair. Okay.
I will cast
Um,
guidance on Snick as he jumps down the hole.
Delon, give me an intelligence check. Upon hearing Sneck say this.
It'll be fine.
Jackson,
Alright.
do you want me to hate you?
You
or
would
drop
know
a
that
fireball?
ropes usually come in about 50 feet of length, and 50 feet, it's more than 50 feet down there, so he would need 2 ropes.
Oh, I've got a rope.
Yeah, look, we're
I'm
gonna
just-
need a little bit more than that, I think.
I was
Alright,
I was just saying this from the aspect of, like, if he already went down there, he would hit the end of the rope.
I tied the ropes together. I have my rope. So I tied the ropes
Okay.
together.
Do you want haste or a fireball down there? I can do either.
Neither one of them will probably help me.
Okay, yeah, I mean haste would kind of tell that you swim faster.
I'm gonna be sinking, not swimming.
Okay. Then fireball, maybe to warm up the water.
You can try.
Why not? For science,
Sure.
I'll drop a fireball down there.
You watch as a small beam of fiery energy forms at his fingertips as he casts it through the hole that Delg has formed in the ice. About how far do you send it down before it explodes?
Probably like 30.
Right. You send it 30 feet down as you watch as an eruption sends water and everything back up through the hole. As it
Glad I stood
evacuated the water out of it. The water that splashes out is pretty damn cold. And the fire, you don't know how well the fireball worked, but it did something. There's a lot of bubbles.
Actually,
There's a
can I try something first?
Yes.
There, it is very foggy now as well. Down in the hole, as you have stirred up any mud or anything like that was on the bottom of this has been stirred up a little bit, so it's a little bit more murky in the water.
Let's see.
It's just metal your face where you're like, God damn it.
I knew it was happening. But oh shit.
So with detect magic, I can get a general idea of where the thing is. I don't have like clear line of sight on it though, right?
No, you can pinpoint where it is,
Okay.
but you know where it is. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Relaying the information is entirely up to how the person perceives it. They know it's 50 feet down from where you were. They don't know what it is, as you also don't know what it is. If you were going down there, it would be very easy for you to find.
Give the
You
rope
know
to
what
me.
it is, right? You can send your dragon with me, he can see.
That is. Who are you, and what have you done with Snick?
Haven't they got anything heavy?
I will command my little pseudo dragon to latch onto Snick's shoulder and I tell him,
Right?
"Deep breath, little buddy."
Right. You can do that. Pseudo dragon pops on your shoulder.
Dwarfs, have you got anything heavy that you don't mind me leaving at the bottom of this chasm?
I have some
Gotta-
shackles.
Here, my silver great axe.
I mean, I have some iron
might be a-
How are you
shackles.
gonna lift that?
Yeah, it's only 12 pounds.
Okay.
I've got a lump of stone I've been carrying around with me for a rainy day.
I mean, the lump of stone's probably less valuable than the
I'm sure
I've
we
got
can
some
find.
smith tools.
I'm sure we can find some heavier loose stones around
Oh, we
here
have like,
somewhere.
10 daggers in
cave.
your bag, right?
There's also
20
like
daggers.
you guys are in a cavern. I mean, you could find.
You
stones.
literally walked up to me and said, "Here, carry this," and threw 20 daggers in the bag, unsheathed, which could have ripped the damn thing open.
I'm also
Yeah, we're
carrying over 1,000 gold, but hey.
Exactly. See?
You feel like you're gonna sink pretty quick.
Alright. Okay. Remember, pull me out when I'm not moving.
And
Alright.
when you,
I'll
when you
turn
find
on
the
the rope
thing,
at the 3 times when I find the thing.
Okay.
That won't be necessary. The thing can let you know.
So?
The little dragon on your shoulder.
Oh. Okay. That'll work.
It'll tap on you.
and Delg will take the rope with Hilda so you can be ready to pull him up out that much faster with 2 of them hauling on it.
I dive to my icy death.
Alright, so you dive in the
Oh,
water.
gosh, Nick.
Snack, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Delon,
Mhm.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for the pseudo dragon.
Okay. It's fine.
All right. With the initial plunge,
Neck has an innie.
you get about as soon as you dive in, you get about 10 feet down. Sneck, you take 10 points of damage. The pseudo dragon takes 5 points of damage and immediately disappears.
No,
Yeah, because
it has 7 hit points.
that's not when it's a familiar. Familiars only have a 1d4 plus 1 hit point.
Yeah, it's impossible to have
Ah.
more than.
Well, shit.
It's okay. So as you start to dive down, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's fine.
Neck don't know that.
No, I know. Well, and it's something you wouldn't think about from a familiar point of view either. But
I
it's
should
okay.
probably just change his HP then to 5.
Yeah. Sorry. It should usually be whenever you summon him, you roll a 1d4 plus 1, and that's his hit points.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Snack, go ahead and give me, as you start sinking down with the weight that you have on you, go ahead and give me perception checks. Give me a perception check. Alright.
You can see.
Looking down there, the murky water does make it a little bit difficult to see, as well as the cold, as you kind of feel your eyes wanting to shut, as this very, very cold water is filling not only your mouth and your lungs, but your eyes are just dealing with this painful cold. So you kind of every once in a while open your eyes just to look around to see if you can see anything. You do see a small glimmer of something about 30 feet below you. It's hard to make out what exactly it is from this distance, though, in the murkiness of the water. But you can see roughly where it is. Go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw as you are sinking down another 10 feet.
There you go. I've seen a shiny. I am fine.
I'll take a little motivation.
You take 10 points of damage, 10 points of cold damage as you start to sink lower now.
Yeah, at that point I would have been dead.
As you get closer and closer to this object, locking onto its position, give me another perception check.
Uh-oh.
All right. The murky water makes it difficult to actually see what it is, but you do know roughly where it is. And you're kind of trained and locked onto where it is, but you don't get any clarity of what it is yet.
Okay.
Next turn. So go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw as you sink down to, at this point, the basin of this thing. Hilda, as you're holding onto the rope, you feel the rope kind of go slack for a moment. As you're kind of releasing it, you feel it kind of go slack for a moment as it stops being dragged down. As at this point, Sneck has hit the bottom.
He must have hit the bottom.
Or something snatched him up.
You take
Not, I
another
felt a jerk.
another 9
yeah.
points of another 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Have you never been fishing?
Go ahead and give me a
Devon?
perception check.
Here's
No,
the-
I've never really had
There you
much of
go.
anything before I
Alright.
finally left home.
I brought my fishing tackle
Looking
down.
down, you can now see what is. It's kind of there's this small shine of something silver, kind of encrusted in the dirt itself. It looks almost like something tried to cover it up. There's a sizable mound there though. It's probably a little bit bigger than the actual thing. As you move over to it and start to clear it off, it takes you another turn to clear it off. So go ahead and give me another
Good.
con save.
Alright.
Okay. I'm glad you're rolling well here because this hurts down here.
fair,
Oh, hey, 6 points of damage. 6 points of gold damage.
I haven't taken damage in the last 2 battles. I'm fine.
Sadly, you can't use uncanny dodge or evasion on this though.
Damn.
So
I dodged the ambient freeze.
you clear it off as you find a small silver shield, crusted in emblems that look somewhat familiar to you. They look similar-ish to the sigils from the Sheffield village. As you go to pick it up, it's quite heavy.
I will take my belt off and strap it to the shield and my arm.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna pass out on the way up here. And
Okay.
then tug 3 times on the rope.
All right, Hilda, you feel 3 tugs on the rope.
All right, and I start pulling up.
Go ahead and
Doug will help her
give
haul
me a con save as well for the action of you're gonna have to tie the belt around it. So it's
Yep,
gonna
all
take another turn. You're rolling so well.
Wow, Jesus.
What are these damage rolls though? 4 points
I'll
of
take
gold
that.
damage.
Fuck it.
As
I want
Hilda,
you to
you
understand
start.
something. Caboose briefly tried to bait me down there.
I
Yeah,
did.
he did.
He wants me dead.
No, I didn't want you dead. I was just merely saying that like you were the one who couldn't find it the easiest. So, Hilda, you feel 3 tugs on the rope. Quite noticeable as you're paying quite a lot of attention to this. This is the only thing you have to focus on. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to pull Sneck through the water up as well.
Doug will help her haul it up.
Yeah,
too.
go ahead and roll it with advantage because I'm not imagining you're doing this by yourself. Okay. Between the help from Delg and the rest of the group, as these 3 tugs happen, you start to
Are you good?
pull
Yes,
up
I
on the
go.
rope. Sneck, you feel yourself get jerked upwards, and you look down just to double check that the shield is still on your arm. It's still on your arm. It is painful though, as you now have basically a sail dragging you through the water.
I'll try and streamline it as best I can.
Yeah, you kind of fold it to your side and kind of hug it, so that way it's like streamlined to your body as much as you can. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw for the cold, though.
Oh.
This rolls high, I'm out.
So you take 17 points of cold damage,
Oh,
Yep.
ouch.
all good.
being yanked up. You can now see the surface approaching. Go ahead and give me Hilda. Go ahead and give me 1 more athletics check at advantage, and Snack. Go ahead and give me 1 more Constitution saving throw.
Alright,
Whew.
this is where I pass out, boys. Unless you
Crit
roll 3
damage.
ones.
Oh.
I'm
So
out.
you take 12 points of damage as Snack. You actually see the surface, and as soon as you see the surface, you just black out. Upon seeing this, Hilda, you drag the very, very motionless body of Snack to the surface with some sort of silverish shield attached to his arm.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? He is out of the water
I'm gonna
and
grab
freezing.
Snack.
Spare the dying.
Okay, you can cast Spare the Dying, so you don't have to do saving throws. But he is looking at his body. His body is very cold. You see him shivering.
I'm gonna wrap him up in my
You
cloak.
feel like he's safe for the moment, but you don't know how much Spare the Dying is going to do for the frostbite that he is experiencing.
Am I able to use
fire.
prestidigitation to get as much water off of him as possible?
Sure.
I will do
Snack,
so.
go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. The DC will be down a little bit with the situation. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna wrap him in my cloak, and I'm gonna sit next to the fire with him.
Okay. You can do this.
Doug's gonna give him a level 1 cure wounds as well.
Okay. Go ahead and do it. That works better because then I can roll the damage. Gets me still taking damage. You're good. Take 6 points of cold damage. As the cure wound takes place and you start to warm up, the prestidigitation is drying you of most of the cold water. You are quite cold though, and
I use control flames to have the fire taken shape and like kind of be a blanket of fire over him, like a dome over him.
you could, but you feel like it would hurt a lot.
Or
Yeah,
like,
and I'm
what?
kind of holding him. Ow.
Around
Anybody
him.
else smell frying bacon?
What would burning goblin smell like?
Not good.
They'll-
Also, I don't know what the hell your webcam did, Metal, but your webcam randomly just like shifted like 2
Yeah,
feet
we're
up.
upwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so did. Hold on.
Have the control, the flame
There you
burn.
I just looked over. I'm like, why am I seeing your chin? Your chin is just gone. Anyways, so you don't take any more damage as the cold, with the help of prestidigitation and your clothes being dried off, being next to the fire, you're okay for this moment. As you
I'm
do
still
see,
holding 'em.
you do now gaze your eyes on the shield. You do find a ominous arcane energy flowing through this shield. As you all look at it, it's still strapped to Snack's arm.
Let's get this thing off you. You're
Yeah,
great, buddy.
Alright, does Delg know how to destroy an enchanted item?
There you go. That's better. You're not quite sure. You know that there's multiple ways you can destroy something like this. You could remove the magic from it. Physically smashing the device could possibly work as well.
Put it up against the wall. We'll see if we can break the sigils like we did at the town, maybe.
I think I have just the tool for the job.
Away from the water.
Yep. We'll take and set it like, I don't know. Is this all ice here? What we're
It's
standing in?
not fully ice. It's ice mixed with rock. Like it's kind of a mix of the two. It's slippery
Okay.
to the footing, but not to the point where you can't walk over it when you just want to walk.
Delg will find a piece of rock to set the shield down on.
Okay.
Or should we try it first? Maybe it's enchanted with something else.
It's really horrible. Well, he asked for it, Hilda.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
You feel like you would die on the way to the portal.
Let's not send Snack to hell just yet.
I would rather.
Again.
He's already been there once. I don't want to do that to him again.
He was fine.
Am I still holding you?
That is up
He
to
hasn't
you.
moved. He has not moved.
Snick is usually very fidgety and very active, is like very slow to the movement and is shivering and is not actively wanting to move away from the fire.
All right, so what are we doing with this thing?
Well,
I can shoot it with a grenade.
that's one thing we could do. Or do you want to smack it with your hammer?
Delg's gonna
Maybe-
smack it with Akmon.
Maybe say a prayer first?
Maybe a little pious.
Sure. Delg will say a prayer to oh god, what the hell is his name? Moradin, right?
Yeah.
Moradin?
Alright.
Virgin.
Good old what's his face?
We'll say a prayer to Moradin.
I do love the idea of like the character though. Be like, what's his name again? This god that I'm serving now as well.
He's been very tear-centric, okay?
It's like there are other gods? What?
So you can strike the object. That will hit. This is a stationary object.
I didn't mean to do that at advantage, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it's fine. I was taking the 17. As long as you don't roll below a 10, you can hit it.
Oh, 12.
So like a natural 1 is the only thing to miss the thing. You slam into this object. You watch as the bludgeoning starts to dent the shield, and as the fire pulses out like you've been used to, you watch as the fire gets enveloped by the shield and just gets sucked into it as you watch as it starts pulsating.
All right, fire's not the answer.
I'm gonna cast,
Eldritch
like,
Blast.
identify on it. Might as
Do you
well.
cast Eldritch Blast on it?
No, I'll let him identify. Because I'm actually concerned when I see it absorb magic fire.
That's a little.
You can cast Eldritch Blast if you want to. It's fine.
I'll let him cast Identify.
Sure. You take 10 minutes to cast Identify. You feel the energy of the Identify spell activate as you feel it leave you, as you watch as the shield pulsates again.
It didn't
All
work.
right.
Alright, go ahead. Out the button.
Are your explosives magical in any way?
No!
Have at it. And I walk away from the shield.
Good.
Yep. I'll walk away from it.
Totally get out of the way. I'm actually going to go upstairs.
He watches, he walks up there. Alright! It's not my fault what happens to it, though. As he,
They don't want it to survive.
He watches, he puts this large cylinder back in this what looks like almost a small cannon that he kind of holds in his hands.
Before he does that, he's gonna be like, wait, hold on. He's gonna take the shield. He's gonna set it up here on this shelf away from the water and then run away.
Put a cockbait in the water.
It's definitely a good move because I was definitely gonna roll to see which direction it flew up. He walks over to here then, so he can still see the shield, and will fire his panic at it as he fires the explosive. Oh wow, that's like minimum damage crew on that, like literally minimum damage crew. As he shoots the explosives as it blows up the shield. You watch as the shield, it gets hit by this grenade and then blown up as it can't make a dex save. As it kind of dents the shield a little bit. The shield goes flying back into the wall, so it does not move much. All right, I'm gonna shoot the other one too.
Wait, is it still glowing?
Still glowing. The fire was not absorbed by the shield, though.
Okay.
This explosive it's sheerly an explosive. There's no magical energy with it, so.
Okay.
He will shoot it again. 26 will still hit.
No one expects high explosives.
As it will do significantly more damage to it this time.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. As it flies off, it kind of hits here and just flies off into this wall. It kind of bounces off the wall and ping, 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 just kind of rolls for a little bit towards the water, but doesn't make it all the way to the water before falling back flat.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this shield and put it into this room. And then I pull up the vial of orange ooze I have from that slime dungeon and pour it over the shield.
Okay.
The spell Detect Magic is gone by this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you check the shield before you're doing this, or are you just doing this?
See if it'll dissolve it.
Okay. You pour the orange slime onto this thing. We pull up the damage that slime would do to something.
Polishes the shield.
Dissolve it.
Yeah, no, it dissolves it. I need to know how quickly. Corrode metal.
Oh no.
That's why I put it in this room.
All right, so you watch as you start pouring this ooze over this over the shield. It slowly starts to dig into the shield and over time melts through the entire shield as you're left with a puddle of ooze on the ground.
Is it possible for me to recollect the ooze?
Give me 1 second.
I should have started with this, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot I had this thing.
I mean, we blew something up. It's fine.
But that's why I'm kind of sorry.
Is the doorway still there?
The doorway? You guys do watch as the doorway fades.
Okay.
Apologize. Give me 1 second though, as he just poured out ooze.
Oh god damn
As
it.
the ooze starts to coagulate into a shape.
It absorbs the demonic energy.
Use.
Oh, a baby ooze. Kind of cool. Oh, hello.
As you find out that the magical ooze that you had inside of that was also taking up significantly less room than it would, as an ooze forms out on the floor.
Hey, Dusk, I think you did it. The portal's gone.
Yeah, about that.
Yes,
What's
I
wrong?
need you to roll initiative.
Why? You sound like something's wrong.
That's fitting.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Bye, Dusk.
I shouldn't find that as funny as I do.
Oh wait, I can re-roll. Oh, that's not much better.
Well, it's not a negative.
Bye.
Well, that ooze is probably going first.
It definitely is.
Ooze is definitely going first. So, this temporary battle brought to you by silly player decisions. I mean, it wasn't silly. You destroyed the gate.
It worked, okay?
It worked. And to be fair, in all seriousness, Portal of Demons is a little bit worse than Small Ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just run now?
I mean, we killed our way through how many oozes
Yeah.
previously?
With one super corrupted baby ooze.
It's Pinky from Terraria. We're all fucked.
It's not a baby ooze.
It is baby ooze. It was
Dusk
like
had a baby
a
ooze.
drop of an orange
So,
ooze. It should be that.
upon that, it is the ooze's turn. Who is going to make an attack at you. Misses though. Luckily for you.
I'm fine.
Oh,
I
it's
said slightly.
blood ooze. That's so fun.
As it will coalesce around your feet.
Oh.
It is also going to use its other ability to go ahead and just deal damage to you. As you take, oh god, you take 10 necrotic damage.
Oh, wow.
As you feel your blood be drawn out of your feet from below you.
Guys?
Blood!
I mean, yeah, Dusk, you did pretty good. What seems to be the, oh my god, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, there you go.
Luckily for you, force damage is not one of the things it's immune to.
Oh, fantastic. That could have been awful.
As you watch as the shimmering energy from the energy that it absorbs from dust seems to absorb some of the blow.
We have a problem.
Hilda, I found something for you to attack.
That necklace might come in handy now, Hilda.
Tell your turn.
That
I
amulet.
left it at home.
Yeah, you did.
You just have to wear that thing.
Oh my god, this is a Power Rangers movie.
I
It's Revenge of
traded
the
it for the
Wolves.
orc ears.
I guess Doug's gonna clamber up here.
Okay. You climb up,
And,
you see an ooze that is trying to absorb your wizard friend.
Oh, by Tyr and also Moradin.
I broke the shield.
Yep. Delg is going to.
This is perfect.
What is Delg going to do? This situation. He is going to fire a level 3 guiding bolt.
Do it.
That'll
That'll probably hit, as long as it's not a nat 1. Yep, you're good.
And that is at level 3. Minimum damage, crew.
Ooh, big damage, crew.
Oh, right.
As it
18
pumps
damages.
radiant energy into this being.
I made sure to roll at least one though. So
True to form.
Hilda, your turn.
All right, I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, you know what I should have been doing as well? This is after the aspect, but Delon and Delga need you to make acrobatics checks as well as Hilda to actually get up those stairs.
Oh yeah.
As you are in combat now, so you can't carefully do it.
Okay. All on my face.
All of you do all of your spell casting while laying on the ground.
I mean, this is comfier this way,
Hilda,
right?
you
Though?
get up the second stairs and then just kind of slide face first to here.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna get up.
It would be so much
You
easier.
can-
This way.
Yes.
Standing up is the rest of your movement.
All right. Oh, at least I'm standing.
Oh, I love D&D. Oh, actually, you know what I should do as well? Here we go.
Hilda, don't you have a thing that you can move forward? I remember you asked me about it earlier. Or not earlier today. That other day. It was like, the Berserker can move forward. What was it called? What was it like? I forget.
Why is this so hard to find? There we go.
Find it. Find it now.
I dragged it. Work. You guys are good. You know, this is separate from combat. You can do it. Roll 20, please.
someday.
No.
Just wanted to make a little fire pit for where the fire was.
The computer says no.
Pretty much.
You can do it.
How's it you can load a new map, but you can't add a fucking fire pit? There we go. Fuck. Thank you.
Well,
There we go. There's where the little fire is. Anything else you want to do, Hilda?
Nope, that's good.
Snack. You feel like you do not want to leave the fire.
No, I do not want to leave the fire. So I unhook my bow, lying on the ground, but I can see the radiant glow above Delk's head.
You're gonna
Fire
try to.
above
You're gonna try to like lob a shot in there.
I'm gonna arc the shot over Delk's head.
Okay. Give me
So
a
I'm lying
give me a
down, that would be-
roll at normal, because it
Yeah,
would be an advantage and
but normal.
disadvantage.
Yep. So here we go.
It'll probably
11.
hit. That hits.
Boom. Boom.
You do
17 points of damage.
17 points damage to the creature. As Delgi watches this like lazy arrow just kind of over your head and slams into the creature. As your guiding bolt fades.
Naturally.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh, I'm good. I'll cuddle back up the fire and wait for my next shot.
That's
It's still very cold.
So it's grappling me right now, or is it? Was
it's
that
just surrounding you.
So, like, is it fully engulfed me?
No.
Oh.
It's surrounding your legs.
Let's see. If I were to cast fly, would I still be in its like grasp?
You don't know. You've never cast fly. You do know it. meta-wise, it would still get an attack of opportunity on you if you tried to leave its area.
Yeah, that's what I was curious
Unless
about.
you misty stepped away.
Nope, don't got that. So, magic missile. Straight to the face, or whatever.
Plop, 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 plop.
Yeah, just pa pa pa.
Slam force damage into its bloody face. Takes 11 points of force damage.
And that's my turn.
That will bring us to its turn. Is this gonna attempt to punch you? Plop. That will miss because so it's
Is,
instead just going to drain your blood.
Is Vio just chilling?
Yeah. He doesn't know what's going on. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
I'm at 18.
Dela, you guys are fine.
I
Hey, give me 1 second. I need to change my battery for my headset out. So like, give me like
perfectly
5 seconds.
fine.
More experience for us.
And we are good. I can hear you again.
Okay. I'm just gonna
That'll slow blur.
reposition over here a little bit.
Oh, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast again.
Hello, folks.
What's up?
Nothing.
Camera
It's alright, it's me. Oh, man. No, it's because my light went out.
Are people saying hi?
No, this is a camera.
You're fine.
Oh.
Go, do your stuff.
Okay. And it Eldritch Blast.
That'll hit. That'll also hit.
And then there. And then there.
Deals 20 points of
Another
damage.
20.
That'll get rid of its temporary hit points. All right.
Lost one.
There we go.
There we go.
Anything else you want to do?
I used my movement to already move in a little bit, so no.
All right, Delk.
Alright, I guess Delg's just going to walk up to this thing. Well, he's going to get up and walk over to this thing. And he's going to hit it with his hammer.
All right, hit it.
Clunk.
That'll hit.
Does a 30 hit?
It does.
I love this hammer. 31 points of damages.
As you hit it, you take 8 points of necrotic damage as well.
Ow. That's okay.
It's still alive, just barely. You
Yeah.
have a feeling that the fire damage was not very effective on it.
I get a fire weapon, everything's immune to fire. Such is Delg's life.
It is the most popular immunity in D&D.
It is, sadly.
Oh, damn it, I picked the wrong side.
Which is why you take the elemental abilities, so that if they're immune to fire, you ignore their immunity to fire.
I just felt lazy. I didn't want to do that. I should have.
You swing your Dragon Slayer Great Axe at it 2 times. Go ahead and roll damage for both.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Wall.
push that. I meant to say that I was in rage.
You do take
How do I close that?
5 points of necrotic damage as well attacking.
Sorry. Alright. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean to click that.
You're good. You swing
Okay.
through it 2 times as it kind of morphs around your axe and seems to
Yeah,
not
because
be
I don't have
affected by
anything
it.
to pierce it with. Dang it. Oh well. That's gonna be my turn.
All right, Sick.
Lazy bow shot.
They seem to still be fighting it.
11 to hit.
That'll hit. How do you want to do
22.
this? Can't even
I
see.
can't even describe that. I can't even see it. I just lob a shot over where I saw the light before. And sails over Hilda's head and slams into it.
You watch just the puddle of blood starts to stop coagulating and seems
Become
to
a
die.
bit more puddly.
Secret mini boss.
Nice shot.
You all right there?
Still lying on the ground next to the fire, just cuddling his bow now.
Dusk,
Yes.
take 5 more necrotic damage being inside of
damn.
it still.
Alright, that's 23.
As you have a feeling that you should probably stop standing in the acid that is still part of this ooze.
Yep,
No, it's
definitely.
fine. It's comfy.
But, mission success?
If only it hit with one of its pseudopods.
I know, right? I was so lucky.
Oh, you don't know how lucky you were.
No, I figured I was dead the first
Elf's
second.
gonna make his way back to the fire and sit down.
I'm going back.
Just for reference on this thing. Oh, hey, it would have hit you.
Oh.
It deals 3d10 necrotic damage on every attack.
So most of the damage I was doing was
And-
getting rid of its temporary health, right?
Oh yeah,
we'll
yeah.
break.
Any damage it does, it gains that in temporary hit points.
It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to imagine what fighting a horde of those would be like.
Oh, also, if it hits
We've
an
done
attack,
it.
it also does that.
It's not after another mission.
So on top of it,
2d10.
so on top of it gaining all of it is necrotic damage, it also can then do more necrotic damage and then gain it as temporary hit points. It's a little blood tank,
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
but it didn't get to do that. So we're outside of combat. You've defeated the mini boss inside of the boss room after the boss.
Yeah. Well,
The mini boss that
Goblin.
Dusk was just carrying around in his pocket this whole time.
so out of curiosity, while my detect magic was up, was the shield the only thing I detected? Were there no other signatures in the water or around us?
apart from the stuff that you all carry on you, that
Mhm.
over time as detect magic you've kind of learned to just ignore. No, you didn't notice anything. Which again is also why you guys never noticed the ooze that you were carrying around, because you guys
Carrying it.
with detect magic you tend to ignore the
The
stuff
things
that's
on
on.
us.
Yeah, you ignore the stuff that's on you.
So why did you have a pet ooze in your pocket again?
I mean, I collected it from the slime tower. I thought it would be good for like dissolving stuff. I didn't think it was salt.
As you do look at the shield that it dissolved, you do now see the shield at this point is still a silver shield, but the runes that have been carved into it, the silver has been kind of melted away at this point. So it melted the runes off the shield. Melted the shield to the point where it was at the runes. All of the ornate carvings on the shield, however, now are completely gone. It's just
I mean,
kind
is
of
it
a
still silver?
it's just kind of a silver shield now. It has no ornateness to it. It's just a silvery looking shield.
Just a lump of silver, basically.
Kind of, yeah.
Might make some money off of scrap from it.
I could collect the ooze again. Might need
Well,
it to make other objects.
in order to make money off that shield, we have a situation we need to resolve.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Our fire's probably not doing too hot right now.
I would also suggest that we get out of here before this fire goes out, as we are not in a good situation.
The only way out that I know of leads back at the tunnel that's collapsed.
Yep, we gotta find another way.
Yeah. Let's
I
go
thought
back.
you blasted a hole in the ceiling above the doorway.
That's the ice. They blasted a hole of the ice that was above the doorway.
Where the portally thing was.
I still have a couple of torches, so we can still move without being too cold.
Oh,
didn't
is there
pass
another
any more-
pathway?
Yeah, did we pass any other branches or anything on the way down here?
Not that you saw, but you all were in a hurry for a while, as there was a
Let's not
collapsing
stay in
tunnel
the cold area.
behind you.
Let's not stay in the
Suppose
cold
we
area,
should-
though.
Look around a little bit.
Yeah, I
We
would
could
suggest.
go up to where it's less cold.
I would suggest what he
Yeah.
says. If we move up a little bit more in the tunnel, we won't have to worry about freezing to death.
Yeah,
That's fair.
let's do that.
We can start the search from the tunnel back into here.
Let me do it quickly.
I have 2 torches left. Anyone need it to keep cold or to keep warm?
Snack, do you need
I'm
to be carried still? Because I can give you a piggyback ride.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, well, let's just get out of here then. And get the hell out of this freezing cold cave.
So
Agreed. I'm
you
tired
all
of falling on my ass.
start to you guys start to backtrack, and eventually find your way back to the collapsed tunnel ahead of you. Give me perception checks as you guys are walking down the tunnels.
It's extra tunnely.
I remember you do have it is at disadvantage for you, Delg, because you have exhaustion as well.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I think I have exhaustion too.
No, you don't.
21.
As you're walking down, you do notice, and why you wouldn't have noticed it before is pretty obvious now. You do notice a small hole in the roof of the ceiling, in one of the darker parts of the tunnel, where there's a small hole about, it looks like probably about 3 feet wide. And looking up into it, you don't actually see a top to it. You only see darkness and the straight shaft that goes up.
How wide is the shaft?
3 feet wide. The 3 feet diameter shaft.
So it would be a squeeze, but we could all get through it.
Theoretically.
I'll send my little pseudo dragon up.
Your pseudo dragon's not there.
Oh, that's right. I gotta resummon the stupid thing. God damn it.
Yeah. Can I my cat go up and try to kind of peek?
It's a vertical shaft.
Oh, it's vertical.
Or as far as you're aware, it's vertical.
Alright. Well, should we head up then? Who wants to take
I
point?
mean, are there any handholds or anything?
It's hard to tell for Delg. Even as he points it out to you, it's hard for you to tell because it's very dark going up the entire shaft.
Oh. Shall I fire a firebolt to see how far it goes up?
Yes, disturb everything that's up.
Yeah.
All
Nothing ever goes wrong.
the weird parasitic creatures crawling along the walls will be pissed off or something. I don't fucking know this place.
Don't worry, the entire cavern is a mimic. Been inside its stomach the whole time.
Like, no, that's the
literally
single
hop off
natural
of
gas
Hilda's
vein in this
shoulders
entire place.
What was that? Sorry,
and
Snack?
I will wearily hop off of Hilda's shoulders and start walking up the wall.
You can do that. You start to make your way up the wall. It's difficult for you to walk vertically. You kind of have to hunch over and kind of like... Basically, you have to walk up the wall as if you were like foot to back on the wall anyways. But you don't lose your grip. As you go up, go ahead and give me a perception check.
There's a fucking adult dragon at the top of here.
23.
20.
As you make your way up, you do find about 40 feet up as you get up. It does kind of crook off at the top. And as you make your way up all the way to that top, you do find it releases into a smaller cavern. There's no water or anything in this cavern.
Warmer?
Well, yeah, it's naturally warmer as you're getting close to the surface.
Yep.
Significantly warmer than what you've been.
Okay, hurry up.
Hear Snack's voice echo down the cavern.
Oh, I'm not going to enjoy this, am I?
I'm gonna take a short rest at the top while it takes them 40 minutes to climb it.
I'll
Sure,
pull up
you
the
can
rear.
get to a place inside the cavern where you're more than 300 feet away from now.
How far up is that shaft?
Total is 100 feet up.
And we don't have any way of climbing it, huh?
Who? Me?
No, none of us.
Watch your heads! I drop down my 10 pittance.
Fucking what?
Spike pittance for climb.
Oh.
Yeah.
For nails.
Go ahead and give me a. You just toss them down. You don't even walk back down and place them.
No.
Okay. Go ahead and Is anyone directly below the hole?
I guess I
Belg?
probably was.
I
Because
think Belg was still standing under the hole. I think everybody would have gotten clear to let Snake climb up.
I think I would have looked. I would have tried to check.
Just give me a dexterity check.
Yeah, I'll take it. Dex, you said?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Oh, nope, definitely not.
You listen as you just hear ping 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 just falling down the hole. You want to move?
Yes.
Okay. You attempt to move in time to get out of the way. You suffer 1 point of damage as you just barely don't get out of the way fast enough for one of the pittance that's falling down. Luckily, broadside down, or not sharp side down. As you guys watch as these 10 pittance just slam into the ground, 3 of them gashing all the way into the stone, where you're gonna have to pull them back out.
Like, Snack, I think you dropped something.
Yeah, there to help you.
Very helpful, thanks.
So, you guys now have 10 pittance, 3 of them driven completely into the stone below, to the point where you're gonna have to pull them out.
Alright.
Hilda, you mind pulling those out of the stone?
Alright. There's a strength check.
Yep. Or athletics check. Yeah, you can manage to over time kind of pry them out of the stone. So are you guys gonna go up that way?
Well, we've already got somebody up there, so.
I'm guessing it's safe if Snack doesn't.
Alright, I guess
back.
I'll meet you at the top then. As he kind of gets a running start and kind of starts like leaping off the walls until he can 3 or 4 point position himself against the walls. Starts making his way up.
You know, I do have a grapple.
I have a way up. I don't know about you guys.
Oh no, I'm sure I'm going to greatly enjoy myself.
Takes
Well,
about
if
5
you've
minutes
got a
before,
way up-
you see your little kobold friend Vio meet you at the
It actually involves. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If you have a way of going
Hi.
up, can you take this grapple and go up? And the rest of us can climb up.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wait a second.
Grapple
How
hook
does
is
this
just a
work?
grapple hook to clarify, so you will have to tie rope
Yeah,
to it.
the grapple hook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hand a 50,
I-
I have a 50-foot rope, so I'll hand it to her to tie it on since I'm not as
Yeah.
strong.
She still has 100 feet per snack.
Yeah, I still have 100 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I hope that's tight enough.
Give me a survival check, or another survival check as well, Hilda. Okay. Looking over the rope that was waterlogged and then frozen, you're not sure how structurally safe it is. There's probably about 75 feet of this rope that are
Damn it.
questionable.
I have a 50-foot. I have a fresh 50, so you can use this one instead.
I just looked up because
Alright.
I have a spell scroll with Tensor's floating disc. I was thinking I could cheese this so hard, but no, I can't. Because it's a vertical tunnel, and it can't elevate.
Yeah, it goes like if over like small hills, right?
Like, if we were walking up a slope or something, it would
Yeah.
work, but this is just a straight fucking tunnel.
All right. Can I
God
cast fly on myself and grab the grappling hook and fly up the tunnel?
You can do that. With the rope that you have down there, fresh rope, you can, upon realizing this rope is probably questionable, you can make your way up and give me a survival check when you get to the top, Beth.
Okay.
All right. Looking around, you think you find a place that's relatively safe to tuck this grapple hook into.
Okay.
You kind of wrap it around something and kind of tug it on the rope and pull it a little bit. Seems fine.
Let me go last. I'm the heaviest. I'm the
Um,
most likely to break the rope and cause a problem.
Looking up as well for you
Alright.
all. The rope is now dangling about 10 feet up in the hole. As you realize, Dusk is the closest thing that he could get to it is to the point where the rope is still just not quite long enough. You can definitely get up to where it is, but
Who's getting yeeted first?
I'm going to attempt to climb before you throw me at the wall.
Alright.
That's our short rest as well.
Is it gonna be athletics or acrobatics or what am I doing?
are
How
you
am I
simply-
feeling today?
It's up to you. Do you want to do acrobatics or athletics to try to get to where the rope is? You can do either.
I will try acrobatics because it doesn't have a negative.
That's fair. Go ahead and roll your acrobatics. All right. So you go running at the wall and kind of go sprinting up the wall and kick off to try to get to the hole, so you can grab onto roughly where this rope is. And you do manage to hold onto the rope. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Of course.
Just to as you grab onto the rope. You grab onto the rope and look up. And as soon as you look up, you just feel the rope just keep slipping. And you just find yourself sailing towards the wall on the other side. You
Oh shit!
just smack into the wall and slide back down to the ground. Taking 5
Can't
points
we
of
just
bludgeoning
give him a
damage.
boost?
-1, man?
Yeah.
Back.
It's a -2.
I
rolled
was-
1.
I was just gonna, like, not like yeet you, like 20 feet in the air.
It looks
I
so
was just gonna,
hopeful.
I was just gonna put you on my shoulders, have you stand there and see if you can reach it. Nothing more than that.
Delaw's just sulking on the ground.
Come on.
Glad watches you're like looking at your hands, just like, but I grabbed the rope
Why?
this time.
They look like big, strong hands.
It was there.
Come on,
I
Delon.
felt it. It was there.
Like
I'm
the
gonna
first-
grab
It's like the
Delon by
first
the
time the
shoulder.
unathletic kid in the class actually did something athletic. I almost dunked the ball. You guys,
All right.
you can
So I'm gonna have Delon get on my shoulders so he can reach up.
I need something to give me like limited flight or something. That's starting to piss me off.
So
I-
You,
I've got yeet powers. I can yeet you. That's temporary flight.
you
No, that's
standing,
anti-falling.
standing on Hilda's shoulders. You can pretty easily with a 1-foot jump grab onto the rope again.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me the strength saving throw for holding onto the rope. Okay. This time you managed to get a grasp on the rope and pull yourself up to the point where once you get your full body in the hole, you have very little issue of putting your legs on the wall and kind of pulling yourself up and shimmying up. You all watch as Delon slowly shimmies up the hole, eventually out of your sight.
Would we see him go all the way up, or
Because your dark vision doesn't go that long.
nah?
But you do hear me swearing and being angry and out of shape, and yeah.
Eventually, Delon, you make it to the top of this hole. Because I really
I
don't.
made it.
Mainly because I
Alright,
really don't want my players to party wipe to a freaking hole.
Again.
Holes
I'm
are
gonna look
dangerous,
at-
man.
I'm gonna look at Del.
Holes have more TPKs than dragons do. I'm just being real.
I'm gonna turn to Doug and be like, you should probably use me so you can get up there. I can jump easily, you can't.
All right. So,
Priest dwarf can't jump.
He's got all that
No, no.
armor.
no, try to get on
Hilda.
Hilda's shoulders.
Make me,
Mhm.
make me a strict saving throw for lifting Dill.
I
Okay,
got
yeah, you're
this.
okay. Your legs start to give a little bit between the 250 pounds that Delg is carrying of metal.
Yeah,
It's
Uh,
only
But you,
I did leg day. I'm
only
good.
127 pounds.
yeah, I'm counting.
I did
See,
leg
but
day.
you have to remember that that's not including your character's weight plus all of the armor plus all of the...
Plus the stuff that you're not that you're carrying that's not in a bag of holding.
Combined, you're looking at like 250 pounds.
Yeah.
But anyways,
And
so
then, yeah, Doug will
Okay.
try to get up in the hole.
give me a strength saving throw to hold onto the rope, or an athletics check, whichever you prefer. Okay. Yeah, you pretty easily you kind of hop up, grab onto the rope, and just immediately feet to the walls, pushing your back up against it. And despite your metal boots on a slippery surface, you're okay.
Hey.
I'm gonna stretch while he's climbing up.
Delg, give me a 1d100.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? And you're laughing?
Okay. You're safe.
DM laughs, it's already too late.
Right?
You get to the top and the rope manages to hold its weight without an issue.
Right.
Doug will get out of the tunnel.
Del, you
As
might
a side
wanna break
note,
that rope.
As a side note, be glad you didn't use the frozen rope, because if you used the frozen rope, Delg would have broken it. It wouldn't have been a roll, it just would have
I
broken.
figured that's where you were going with that.
Yeah, that's like walking out. I do not trust the frozen rope.
All right, now
So-
time to do arm day.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and roll your acrobatics check to get up to it, or athletics check,
Alright.
whichever you prefer.
Well, I'd have to jump.
Yeah, athletics can jump as well.
Oh, okay.
Athletics is technically jumping. Acrobatics is using your environment to allow you to cover distances by using your acrobats to kind of get. Yeah, it's different, but yeah, you can physically just jump stuff. So yeah, you have little issue jumping the distance to get to the rope and climbing up the rest of the way.
Alright.
The bad news is any of you who are taking short rests did not manage to finish your short rest before Del got there. So,
Damn it, Del.
we will end our session for the evening. You guys have made your way out of the cavern, found the little extra hole to make your way out, and yeah, we'll see. We'll pick it up again next week to see what happens.
All right.
So, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you guys all had a good day and all had a good night and had fun watching it. This will hit YouTube probably tomorrow once I get around to it. Yeah, is there anything else anyone has to say?
Well, assuming everybody can make it, we'll probably start Friday?
This
This
Friday?
Yeah,
Nice.
Badass.
because I am fully prepped now. I've spent like 5 hours today prepping.
Sounds good. So
I look forward to it.
stay tuned to the Discord for a post on metals. I will likely be hosting his channel as well. Grossmondale. So yeah. Are you playing Friday as well, Lazy?
Well, that is the plan.
Okay.
It all depends on if I can get any prep time in before.
I feel that as someone who is currently running 3 campaigns.
Oh, dude.
Sunday is turned into like 8 hours of prep. That is all I do on Sundays, and then try to finish it for maps. Because the worst part is like the 8 hours of prep doesn't include map prep. That's just story prep and all of that. So yeah, stay tuned for. Make sure you guys give a follow over to Metal God 5e and to the Lazy General. I spelled that right?
Yeah,
Oh, it's because Shout Out has a timer on it.
It's a timer, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, make sure you
Yeah,
guys
gotcha.
give a follow
Everybody
to
should
both
just
of
go
them,
follow Metal anyway.
and stay tuned for our Friday games. It'll pick up around the same
Yeah.
time, actually. Yeah, stay tuned to both. You have to have both open, and you have to follow the whole story.
Yeah. Just have
There'll
two-
be a quiz
just have
about
two
it on
windows
Thursday.
open.
Closer to 7 Eastern, because I think Chile doesn't finish work till after 6.
That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you guys again on Saturday for my next camp. Or wait, no, we are not running this Saturday, because my parents are coming into town and they didn't tell me until yesterday. and then, but we'll be back next week for our Wednesday game, and then next week as well for my Saturday game. And then stay tuned for the Friday games that are happening over on Metal God 5 East channel and the Lazy Generals channel. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
That was not a safe switch, by the way. Monka. All right, Shuckle. How much does Mega Kick or Mega Kick you? I want to see what Double Kick does here, real quick. Doesn't do much at all. Yeah, so this is just a flat out switch, right?